Correct. And to your point about 2008, Michael Sanf, the defense attorney for Keefe D, Duane Davis, says to the LAPD detective, "You remember that? Was that in your report? You remember that?" He goes, "Yeah, I remember that." And he's like, "Well, good for you for remembering that from 30 years ago. That's off the top of your head. Oh, that's great." And he was being very sarcastic. And then the LAPD detective, who was not intimidated by the cross-examination, says, well, it was actually 17 years ago. But still, 17 years, 30 years, we're talking about old memories. Yeah. And so one of the things he's doing to try and show to the jury, like, how can we rely on some of these things that are being said is there a report from 1996 that you would have memorialized that in order to be able to say 30 years later, this is what happened? And 30 years is a long time, and we're so close to the 30-year anniversary,
which is really insane that we could still be in trial on the 30-year anniversary.
Right. Okay. So let's talk about that. Today's day 4.
Yes.
We know. Let's just say, for the sake of discussion, that there's one day of audio recordings that we have to listen to. That would bring us to a 5th day. Then Friday is another short day, and we still haven't heard from Keefe D, from Tupac's family and loved ones who are going to testify most likely and say, who this person was, who he was to them, and how they found out that he had passed, and all of that. That is going to be an emotional part of the trial, and that gets you through week 1. And of course, if the defense puts on a case, which they are entitled to do under the Constitution and entitled not to do under the Constitution, because the state has the burden of proof, they may have several days of witnesses, which leaves us with a couple of weeks in the middle of a month-long trial to figure out what we're going to get to. And I think we're going to hear from more law enforcement, more lay witnesses perhaps. And also, I know we're going to hear from people like the person who took the photograph that is so famous now, the last picture of Tupac Shakur ever taken.
We're set to hear from, I believe we're set to hear from him here from our station as well.
I don't want to overdo it, but I think our James Schaefer is on the beat, and he doesn't stop either. Like many of us reporters, he wants to talk to this guy because he's got a story to tell. And I think, if I had to guess, because it's a little bit of reading tea leaves from a 200-person witness list, that they've said they're only going to call 30 to 40, but I think the ghostwriter of Keefe D's book is on the list, and so it's going to. There's been a lot here that is not in a lot of trials, and mostly the celebrity aspect, because if John Doe dies on the street, his last photo is not going to be an internationally known image, and same with perhaps a lot of people who write a memoir. If they die, the international media doesn't come to their murder trial.
Exactly.
So there's of the person who says they killed him. There's a lot going on that you don't normally see. And so day 4, like you say, a half day and most likely a full day nonetheless. Nonstop. We have about 5 minutes until court is supposed to resume in Judge Carly Kearney's courtroom on the 12th floor of the Regional Justice Center in downtown Las Vegas, where the world is watching the murder trial of Tupac Shakur. Duane Davis, Keefe D, charged with orchestrating that murder, the shooting in September of 1996. She has been there with...
She's seen it all.
Yes, with a jury of 16.
Yes.
12 who will deliberate. 4 who will be alternates, and 6 men and 10 women.
Yes.
And they have seen a lot as well. And
including those gruesome autopsy photos that the public did not see. Well, and we talk about Tupac's family, but Duane Davis's family is there as well, and she's sitting kind of right behind them and in the gallery, because she's on that side, which is, his side where his family is, and then Tupac's family is on the other side. And she was saying yesterday, Vanessa is over near, where her seat is. And she was talking about how Duane Davis's son was there.
Oh, yes.
And at one point, he got very emotional and kind of put his head in his hands. And, the idea that this could be, he could never see his father a free man again. So she said that was a very emotional moment as well.
Right, because there was testimony about, how much the family loved each other and what Keefe D may have been doing in speaking and airing some of his perhaps possible criminal conduct to different agents under proffers, which is essentially saying, if you cooperate with our investigation, maybe we'll will go easy on you or leave you out of it or take the information and just not use it against you.
Not quite immunity.
No,
but
like I said,
ballpark.
it's sort of like a second cousin, maybe. And when one of those officers or law enforcement testified that Duane Davis said he did it for his family, he was doing it for his family. Right. The son held his hand in his head, and Vanessa pointed out that it may have hit him, that the stakes here are so high.
Yeah.
Because his dad, Duane Davis, there featured there, is on trial for life. If he goes to jail, even if he gets the lightest sentence,
it's freaking crazy to me. I went through. I think you know, Suge Knight is not going to testify. Wait, hold on.
Is fascinating.
The fudge.
But also daunting. And I think sometimes
I still can't read that. I don't know why my stuff is. There you go. It says, I think you know Suge Knight is not going to testify. He said it himself. He doesn't want to be involved with anything. Yeah, duh. Who does? Especially in the spotlight, and he's in jail. I think he's in custody. The stuff that I went through yesterday, though, it talks about the indictment and a bunch of other stuff. I went down the rabbit hole, bro. Right now while we wait, I went down the rabbit hole and found that there's like testimony. And in this testimonials, they basically talk about how Big Dre had a better shot, so he asked for the gun from Orlando Anderson, Baby Lane. That he asked for the gun because he had a better shot because Orlando was on the other side of where he was shooting, and so he didn't have a clear shot. And since the guy is bigger, obviously that's what happened. It was crazy. Like, I'm reading a lot of this stuff and I'm just like, Anyways, back to watching this.
That may, if they flesh that out, that may give credence to the theory that Death Row Records was scared that Tupac would leave them, and that to me is a multi-million-dollar motive, several $100 million motive that is at least on par with the one that is being put out there, that the fight at the MGM where Keefe D's nephew Baby Lane got his butt kicked, he got stomped on video. We've seen it a million times. What led to Tupac's shooting? Who did it? And are we going to find out ever? I don't know. Is the jury going to find evidence that will be enough to convict Keefe D, Duane Davis? We're so close to finding out what we have in store for day 4. What does it look like?
It looks like we are still on the seal, the Nevada seal, which means that I would assume people are still kind of filing in. It is 1 o'clock right now. That's a live look to
There's nothing more thrilling than the Great Seal of the state of Nevada, but it's equally thrilling when it pulls out and we see the activity in the courtroom. It's bustling. And
we see the defendant come in, Duane Keefe D. Davis, then we see his attorney, usually coming shortly after him, and then everyone rises for the judge.
Somebody said Ben Shapiro. What?
So it seems like the jury is
we
always
see
the
you,
last
Ben.
to enter.
Oh wait, hold
jury's
on.
last to enter, and then of course they bring in the witness. But
let's look at this chat real quick.
This is a busy courtroom in general, a homicide courtroom.
What's going on in here?
International media following the feed that we're looking at right now. There is a
go fuck around.
by invitation only, by lottery only amount of media seated in the courtroom.
Chat.
Vanessa Murphy, our 8 News investigator, is one of the ones who was lucky enough to get a dedicated seat. And that's why she's able to bring you live reports to the extent that she does every day on our broadcast site on Channel 8, KLAS television. Here, for those of you who aren't watching from Las Vegas, with Denise Valdez and Brian Loftus and Kirsten Joyce. We have such a talented crew of people, and you're watching on 8 News Plus. And 8 News Plus, this is what they want me to tell you. It's free.
It is.
You download it for free, and you see an entire different lineup of content with internationally known media like George Knapp, who has the beat covered on the extraterrestrial.
Yes.
We have sports programming. We have investigative programming.
Oh, there we go. Let's go.
Tremendous program.
Everything you could ever want. And we have live newscasts as well. This is taken over this, but once the trial has concluded, we'll go back to those more often. Okay, here we go.
My plug came at the...
All right. All right, we coming back. There's no audio yet, so bear with them. This is crazy. There's some fucking weirdos in these chats, bro. Y'all should see. I'll let y'all see it. Yeah, anyways. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing, which was looking for these files, cause I still have to do a lot of stuff with it. We're just waiting for them to start, so I guess we're just gonna...
These lawyers, I don't get that sense. These are all really experienced trial attorneys in a very high-profile trial. And so, you know, when the lights are off, everybody works together to the extent that they can. And then, of course, you know, these are people who are involved in a zero-sum game. Mm-hmm. It's win or lose at all costs. So you want to win. And when the lights do go on, the teeth come out a little bit. Yeah. And that's the battle that ensues.
Here he is.
So there's Duane Davis on day 4.
Looks like a similar suit to the one he had on the first day, but a different tie combination. I appear, or I can see. Right, it might be the same. I'm not sure.
Oh no, me neither. But but he is dressed for court. We've pointed out.
Is that News 3 chat, Wallen? No, this is Associated Press's chat, Wallen. I guess Ben Shapiro was in it, and people were like, "We see you, Ben." No sound.
The testimony from law enforcement is explaining that he's done time and that he was a gang member, and sometimes you don't even see that from about the defendant. They try to keep criminal history out of it.
Let's see what chat over here talking about.
No.
This is channel 8. We have this one, and there's channel 3.
Of the charge, even that
was a leader.
I'd be like switching between all of them.
And even one of the FBI agents or one of the law enforcement, the LAPD detective, said that in the neighborhood, the 2 big men were Keefe D and Orlando Anderson. So now Keefe D perhaps wouldn't even be on trial if he had not said the things that he said.
Well, and you were kind of talking about the relationship between the prosecution and the defense. I mean, they were just kind of chatting it up there. Yeah.
Good evening, everybody.
So it is, you know, it's a professional setting, and it's not a personal attack on anyone.
See, they're still...
Again, like is portrayed in Hollywood and things like that.
They just hugged. The Keefe D and his attorney hugged. So this is good because, you know, sitting there through 3 days of this. If I'm Keefe D, I might feel abused. You know, there's a lot of his own words coming back to him. You can feel like, I said that. Oh my God, I said that. Now this guy's saying this about me, and this guy's saying that about me. And no one seems to be refuting any of the bad things that they're saying about him, which is why I keep saying, why are they dwelling on that when the real question is there any goods on him that he did it?
Exactly.
So
they're supposed to start showing 5 hours of footage they got today from what
exactly becomes of the prosecution's theory.
We're
waiting for not only
y'all a bunch of complaining ass little
16, bitches. 6 men and 10 women, but Judge Carly Kearney as well.
She's gonna start right now. She just has to hop on the record and then they'll turn on.
There is a lot of coughing as we watch the testimony.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it is coming from Keefe D himself. He was coughing during jury selection, and the coughing is it's somewhat distracting because it's sounds like an infirmary sometimes with the amount of people that are coughing. But that's neither here nor there. I just pointed it out because we saw it on screen.
Well, it appears too, Vanessa was saying that first row of people that you see behind him right there, it's kind of hard because it's zoomed in, that is part of Michael Sam's defense team. So she's in the second row. They are in the first row in the gallery kind of to interact with him and confer with him.
So I think his team, I want to see it again, and we're not connected to this feed, but I think that there's the defense table, and then there's some chairs.
Yeah.
You can see the black chair that he's in. Those members of his team are equally in black chairs, and then the bar is behind him, behind that, and then there's the first row.
I just think there was some miscommunication. You know what I'm saying on what happened with the situation.
So the people who are on Keefe D's team.
the whole thing is he was asked about some drug stuff, like drug charges, and then they asked about the Biggie murder, and he said not that one, and that led them to believe that they meant, you know, another one. So they started really investigating that, and then when they went to go do a raid, they ended up finding like newspaper clippings from 1996, some books. They found all kinds of stuff, and I was just like, whoa, what did I stumble upon? Yeah, I was reading that in like all these filings.
Interested parties, family members, and soon the jury.
Mm-hmm.
And
so,
when
go ahead.
No, please.
I was just going to ask you a legal question, if you would know the answer to this. So going on his team, so how many people? Obviously, he's the main defense attorney. So the people sitting in those chairs and the people helping him, are those other attorneys that are on his team, or are those? How does that work?
Often there are other attorneys. Often there are assistants.
Okay.
In a case like this, I don't know this to be the case, but in a case like this, there might be
I've been like
a jury
looking
consultant.
into this
there might be
filings.
there
Like
might be
on
anybody
break,
who
I'll
can
find some
help
and we
with
can go
his,
down. And if you
might
guys
be
have
someone
questions,
doing
we can go
research.
through them.
It might be someone who
But
has researched
there's
the
just a
case.
lot. I'm
and
actually
knows
gonna share
every
the
fact
link.
and is able to say to Michael Sam,
So let's get back to it.
Anything we need to address outside the presence, Mr. Giacomo?
One thing, apparently it was marked, state proposed 145, and I said 149. And so the clerk marked it as admitted 149 instead of admitted 145. So we just need to correct the record. We're going to replace the 149 with the 145. She asked me to put it on the record.
Perfect. Any objection, Mr. Sant?
No objection.
Perfect. That'll be done. Was there anything that you needed to put on record regarding? A statement not being introduced?
I don't think we need to put it on the record, but
Okay.
I mean, I know the court has ruled on it, but we made the determination not to offer it.
Which statement is that? Just so if we ever need an appellate record. Okay.
Okay, they're obviously talking, so they have to go off the record. So they mute mics. That is perfectly normal. I'm just saying. Everybody freaks out when the mic goes quiet and stuff, and it's like, nope, it's normal. So just obviously discussing rules, because I'm sure they saw feeds and all kinds of stuff.
All right. Anything else we need to address before we bring the jury back in?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's bring them in.
Stand for the jury.
All right. The party stipulates the presence of the jury.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may be seated. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are still in the state's case in chief. State, who's the next witness you will be calling at this time?
Denvante Lee.
Denvante.
You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
You may be seated. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Devontae Lee, spelled D-E-N-V-O-N-T-A, last name Lee, L-E-E.
Thanks, Mr. Lee, for being here. Mr. Claw, whenever you're ready, you may proceed.
All right, thank you. Sir, you did not volunteer to be here, is that fair?
No, I didn't.
In fact, you're under a court order to be here
Yes,
through a subpoena.
yes.
In fact, you have expressed many times the fact that you do not want to participate in this.
Yeah.
But understanding that you're a court order, you don't have a choice whether or not to sit in that chair. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to ask you a little bit about the mid-1990s. Where were you living?
So at the time, I think Hawthorne.
Did you ever start spending time in Compton?
Yes.
And what was, who were you spending time with?
My homeboys and people around, you know.
This Devontae Lee? Ooh.
At
Okay.
some point, were you spending time with
We gonna know some truth today.
Yes.
I found him in some
would you describe him as
transcripts.
a friend?
Yeah.
And then later on, did you start spending time with a person by the name of Orlando Anderson?
Yes, I did.
Would you consider him a friend?
Yes.
As a result of your relationship with Orlando Anderson, did you start coming into contact with the Southside Compton Crips?
Oh, yes, I did.
Can you tell us how that happened?
Meaning, I mean, we used to go over there and, you know, hang out. And we wasn't from over there at that time, but we knew a couple of people. So, you know what I mean? We go over there, hang out, or whatnot, chill.
And then is it fair to say at some point that you were given a option of joining Southside Crips or facing a different kind of repercussion?
Yeah, I would say it was an option, like, you know, either or, basically.
And can you tell us what the either or was?
Well, at the time, it was either, you know, we're going to join or we just can't come around no more.
And did you ultimately join?
Yeah, I did.
And how does that work? How did you join?
Or you get put on, meaning, you know.
We talk about the gun right now.
Now,
Things of that nature.
is it always
He spills it in the transcripts, bro.
Or sometimes is it multiple
I
people?
found the transcripts and he talks about how like the gun gets
Not one-on-one.
handed to Suge and all that stuff plays out. I can send you a link so you can look at the
Other than
transcript.
that, sometimes it's not one-on-one.
And when you say
Here's a
fair
summary
one,
of
you
it,
know
though.
one-on-one. All right. And so when you did you get a fair one, or did you have to get jumped in by multiple people?
Oh, I had a fair one. Yeah, it was not multiple people.
And how'd that happen? How'd that come about? You getting a fair one?
I mean, I don't understand the question.
Well, did Mr. Anderson assist you in joining the Southside Crips?
Oh, honestly, he didn't assist us on joining nothing. He just was there to make sure, because we was, you know, we're friends of his, to make sure basically that we had a fair, you know, shake. You know, we get a fair chance. You know, won't get dogged out, or not unless you got dogged out by that one, whoever he was fighting. So yeah, he was, you know, he was there to make sure that everything went pretty much as smooth as it can go.
And so Orlando Anderson was basically looking out for you.
Yeah, he was looking out for all those.
Now, are you familiar with a person that went by the moniker Keefe D?
Yes.
And who was he in the Southside Crips in the mid-90s?
He was a hustler. He was known for hustling. That's what he was known. You know, what I knew from him is he was a hustler. He, you know, grew up around there. You know, that's basically what he was. Yeah.
And when you say he was a hustler, for those of us who don't understand what that means, what does that mean? Is he getting money? Is he doing other things?
He's getting money. Yeah, he's getting money. That's what it is.
And how is he getting
On a
money?
higher level.
On a higher level. So he's not just getting. There are some people who are let's say hustling. They get money on maybe a lower level, and then there are people who are making bigger money. Is that
Yeah,
fair?
of course. You could say that's safe to say. He's on a bigger level.
He was on a bigger level. And when we're talking about getting money, are we talking about through working a 9-to-5, or are we talking about narcotics?
It was narcotics.
All right, and then when you got initiated into the Southside Crips through a fair one. After that, would you hang around the Southside area a lot?
No, yeah, of course. Yeah.
And is it sometimes referred to as the neighborhood?
You said it was
The neighborhood is like.
yeah.
what neighborhood?
I mean that's where we're from. That's where we're going to be.
And you had said we talked about Orlando Anderson. Did he have any relation to Keefe D?
Did Orlando?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his nephew.
Orlando was Keefe's.
nephew.
Okay. And being a Davis or being part of that family in Southside, was that a big deal?
I wouldn't say it was a big deal. I mean, because there's a lot of families in our neighborhood, you know. But they were pretty, you know, prominent family, you know.
And then, did the day you got initiated, did DeAndre also get initiated?
Yes.
And are you familiar with somebody by the name of Terrence Brown?
Yes.
Was he older than you, or was he your age?
Yeah, he was older than me.
So-
yeah, he was older than me.
So I assume he was in before you were in.
Oh yeah, way longer. Yeah, before. Yeah.
He's more of a you were kind of in the group that Big Dre, Orlando, that age group.
That was that. Yeah, that's that era. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
And then Terrence Brown was, I'd say, would it be fair to say Terrence Brown's part of an older group along with Mr. Davis?
Yes.
During that time, did the South Side have any rival gangs in Compton?
We had a lot of rival gangs in Compton.
Yeah.
There's a lot. You know.
Understood. Was Mob Piru one of those rival gangs?
Yes.
And Looters Park Piru also?
Yes.
In the mid-90s specifically, like 1995, 1996, was there a war going on between Southside and Mob Piru?
Yes.
I'm going to focus your attention to around 1995. In 1995, were you aware whether or not Mob Piru was associating with a music label?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
And what music label was that?
Death Row Records.
And were you familiar with somebody by the name of, or went by the name of Suge Knight?
Yes.
And would you say that he associated with Mob Piru?
Yes.
Were you familiar with somebody by the name of Tupac Shakur?
Yeah.
And would he also associate with Suge Knight, Death Row, and Mob Piru?
Yes.
Now, with regards to Southside, were you guys hanging out with another record label?
I mean, we have hung out with another record label. Yeah.
Yeah. And what record label was that?
That was Bad Boy.
And Bad Boy, is that the record label that was being run by Sean Puffy Combs?
Correct.
And when you say you would associate with them, what would you go to concerts? Would you just hang out? What would be the nature of the connection that you saw between Southside and Bad Boy?
I mean, we went to a couple of.
I made a whole folder so you guys can go check out all the filings, and there's notes on the breakdowns. Okay, so you guys can check them out as well.
They came to our neighborhood
Because they're going to be on the site anyways, so here you go.
And when you would go to
Have fun.
concerts, who would organize you going to that concert? How would you know to go to the concert?
Well, we just basically all do because they say we got tickets or da-da-da-da.
And the transcript we're talking about is transcript number 3. It's called reported transcript. This is September 29th of 2023. It was filed, okay?
Your understanding, part of it was to ensure that Bad Boy was not bothered by other gangs.
That was the basis of it, I believe. Yeah, I would say that.
And was there a particular gang that people in Bad Boy were worried about?
Yeah, they was worried about the Death Row.
I want to take your attention to the summer of 1996, in particular the Lakewood Mall. Are you aware of an incident that took place at the Lakewood Mall in the summer of 1996?
Yes, I am.
How are you familiar with that event?
Because I was there.
And that summer of Lakewood Mall, what happened? What were you doing at Lakewood Mall?
One of our friends, he was going off to college, and he had went up there to, you know, grab some things to get prepared for college. So we went along with him. And,
do you know where the money came from for this person who's going to college to get these things?
yeah, Keefe was helping, you know, try to get, you know, he needed, you know, a lot of, you know, I don't know what college kids need really, but, you know, need a little TV probably, a little, you know, clothes, and things of that nature.
And Lakewood Mall's not in Compton, is it?
Not at all.
Is it fair to say it's about 15, 20 minutes away from Compton?
Yeah, if that.
And just so things have changed in the last 30 years.
Of course.
Back then, you couldn't order things on Amazon and have them delivered to your house, right? You actually had to go
No, I
someplace.
doubt it. I don't remember.
So at the Lakewood Mall, you were there with
Yeah, there's a ton of mistakes. There's a ton of stuff going on.
Yes.
And it was a lot of like corruption. That's why they shut down the Compton,
Yes,
And then,
that one
did
whole
you
area
happen
because
to run
of
into
Reggie
that
Wright
people
Sr.
from,
and Jr. and all that.
yes, we did.
Can you tell us about that?
Well, we basically were coming from different sides of the mall, and we're, you know, walking towards each other, and I guess we basically seen each other simultaneously. You know what I mean? And we noticed people. They noticed us. They kept, you know, coming our way. We kept coming that way, and a couple of words was exchanged once it got close enough. You know what I mean? And that's when the fight broke out.
So a fight broke out?
Yeah.
And by that, we're talking about people punching each other and tackling each other. Type of
Yeah.
thing. On the other side, were you aware of somebody by the name of Trayvon Lane there?
Yeah, I was aware of Trayvon. Yeah.
And in particular, there's talk about a death row chain or medallion hanging from Trayvon Lane's neck. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen. Did I see the chain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen the chain.
Okay. During the fight, did anything happen to that chain?
Yeah, during the brawl, it came off his neck.
Now, let me ask you something about the significance of a chain or something like that. Is there any special significance to taking somebody's chain?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
And can you explain that?
I mean, that was their logo, and you know, so it's like you taking that from them is, you know, like you got something, you know, to at least harp about or to say, hey, look, I took this. You know, that's all it would be.
Would it be considered disrespectful to rip somebody's chain off?
Yes.
How did that brawl end? Like what made you guys stop fighting?
Oh well, the police came. You know what I mean? The police came, separated the parties. They didn't even try to talk to nobody or nothing. They just wanted to get the situation under control. Everybody just, you know what I mean, leave. Just get out of there. So that's what they did. They came in, they separated us basically. We went our way, they went their way.
Is it fair to say that Lakewood is a little different of a place than Compton?
Yeah, somewhat, yeah. Yeah, it is.
A little more suburban?
A little more, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
And at that point, it sounds like that whoever the police was in Lakewood just was asking you guys to get out of there, right?
Yeah, they just wanted to be, you know, in the mall. It's, you know, families, kids, you know, they just wanted to get it handled, situated, and get people out of there.
Permission to approach, Your Honor?
You may.
I'll show you some photos. Exhibits that's already been admitted. I'm going to show you Exhibit 62. Who's that?
Mr. Davis.
Show you Exhibit number 63. Who's that?
Mr. Anderson.
Show you Exhibit number 64. Who's that?
Mr. Smith.
Let me show you Exhibit number 65. Who's that?
Mr. Brown.
Let me show you Exhibit number 60. Who's that?
That's Trayvon.
Okay. And I'm going to show you exhibit number 70. Do you recognize the people in here? The ones' faces that are blurred?
Yeah, the people I know, Orlando, me, and Big Dre.
And then, is this just a wider out version of that photo?
Yeah, same thing, same deal. What I just told you, us three.
Okay. And then I'm going to show you what's been already admitted states 66. Do you recognize who's in that photo?
Yeah, Orlando and Keefe.
Did you go to the Mike Tyson fight in when Mike Tyson fought Bruce Seldon the weekend that Tupac Shakur got shot?
No, I didn't.
How come?
I was incarcerated.
It's fair to say that that incarceration began in July 8th of 1996?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay. In 2006, is it fair to say that you started doing work for the DEA?
Yeah, Haida.
Yeah, Haida, yeah.
Yeah.
And is that after you got caught trafficking some drugs as well?
Correct.
Okay. And in the mid-2000s, you got 5 payments, is that right?
I think something like that.
And that was for $2,000, $500, $1,000, $1,300, and $500 for a total of $5,300. Is that fair?
That's probably fair to say. I don't know exactly.
You don't remember,
Yeah,
but if I told you that, you wouldn't disagree with me.
No, not at all.
Okay. Of course it doesn't. Still pass the witness.
Okay. Cross, Mr. Swift.
Thank you, Honor.
Oh, it's about to get interesting. We'll break down a little bit.
Your street moniker is Dirt Rock.
Correct.
Okay. And how did you come with that moniker? How did that happen?
It was given to me.
With regards to your testimony here today, you've told us a little bit about your work with Haida. That's for drugs, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And while you're...
Drugs and other things. Haida is a task force, so it's drugs and everything. It's ATF, DEA, all that.
Right.
Right.
And with regards to your work with Haida, of course, because it's about everything, technically, if you saw other types of crimes being committed while you're working for Haida, you would tell the Haida people because it's part of the overall task force, right?
No, I'm not necessarily. I'm tell them what they asked me about. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell them nothing outside of the realm of what they're seeking or looking for.
Right. And fair to say, though, with regards to what they were seeking and looking for, at some point they were targeting Mr. Davis as a drug dealer, right?
Yeah.
And so you were helping them with that information that they needed, right? And that information came in early of 2008, meaning that you were helping them in April and May and that kind of thing.
I'm not sure the dates, but I eventually was, helping them. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't remember the dates.
Your Honor, would a review of a report from the DOJ with regard to your participation help refresh your recollection?
It might, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just take a look at the report, look at the date, don't say anything, and then I'll ask you some questions.
Look at the date. Where's the date? Is it? Okay, I recall. Yeah.
Okay. And with regard to this document I gave you, it looks like the date that I've shown you is a date for July 10th, 2008. Is that right?
Yes, that's the date that's on there.
Okay. And fair to say for the jury, once again, you're working with the Haida team, and that's even prior to July of 2008, you were working with the Haida team. Fair?
You said prior Till
July of 2008.
in 2008,
Yes, sir.
I was working with Hyder. I only worked with Hyder one time, so I don't know what you're trying to insinuate. Like,
All right, and I want to make sure that the jury, that we're clear for the jury.
I
So
understand.
let me show you my job here. Would a review of another document help you refresh your recollection?
Diddy and West family is done now, thanks to me. You're stupid.
Yeah, push on.
You may.
So right now that we have a break, let's talk real quick.
All right, sir.
Ah, never mind. He basically talks about all of this in the transcripts. So we'll talk about it shortly.
On September 10th, 2007.
Yes, I recall.
All right. And then also, once again, just for the jury's edification, showing you a document here. Were you also working with HIDA on April 3rd, 2008?
See, working and being interviewed is two different things.
Okay, so you're being interviewed by HIDA on April 3rd, 2008.
Yeah, that's what it says.
And you were given information with regards to Mr. Davis on April 3rd, 2008, right?
I didn't get no information about Mr. Davis. I didn't even know at the time what, you know what I mean? I was there on what I was there for.
Once again, this is about drugs. I'm talking about drugs. So with
I am
regards
too.
to, regarding 2008, April 3rd, were you there to speak to HIDA agents about drugs?
Yeah, pretty much. Not entirely, but yes.
All right, when you say not entirely, what do you mean?
I'm saying we did talk about drugs. We talked, yeah, we did.
Anything else besides drugs in your 2000? I want to make sure the jury understands.
Okay,
Anything
yeah,
in
yeah.
April of 2008 besides drugs that you talked about?
No, that's it. That's all we talked about.
All right, thank you, sir. Now, in your time that you've spent with HIDA, you had shared some information with regards to what we now call the Lakewood incident. Remember, we just talked about this a second ago?
Yeah.
All right, can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury when the Lakewood incident occurred?
It was in 96. I want to say July. That's what I want to say. Yeah, that's July. I feel it's July of 1996.
Can you help us as to how you know it was in July?
Yeah, because it was the summer.
It was in summer.
And he was getting ready
They
to go to
fucking
school.
lagged on the.
So I know he had to be there that summer,
fucking lagged on the-
start up his training and stuff for football.
Okay. So if somebody else, an FBI agent, came in here and told us that it was a couple weeks before the fight in Las Vegas, would he be mistaken?
You said who came in and said what?
If somebody else testified about that date and said it happened a couple
Objection,
weeks
Your Honor,
before.
to have this witness talk about what another witness stated.
I'm just asking you.
And that witness said what he said.
You can't
All right, thank
opine
you.
as to whether he's mistaken or not.
I'll withdraw the question, Your Honor.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. You shared the details of the Lakewood incident, right? You told people about, you described it, fair?
Describe it to who?
To various different people over the time that, since the time it happened, you've explained it to various different people. In fact, to us right now, today.
Yeah, so I mean I did because I'm doing it to y'all right now. So yeah.
Right. And so with regards to your description, can you tell us, describe for us what happened during the Lakewood Mall incident?
Same thing I just told. We had a fight. And
Now, isn't it fair, though, that at some point in the future, and I want to make sure I'm clear as to the date, you had an interview with a Detective Mogg from Metro.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, and you recall that that interview was actually on July 11th, 2023 in Las Vegas?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Correct. And would looking over a transcript of your interview with Detective Mogg help refresh your recollection as to what you told him on that day?
Well, I couldn't tell him too much more different than what I already said. So, yeah, come on with it.
Right. All right.
I'm waiting for them so we can go over this. Yeah, so anyways, back to where I was at. Let me see if I can bring it up over here.
Yeah, push on.
Oh, I found it. This is the grand jury, okay? This is the transcript to the grand jury. While they're talking, he basically goes on to talk about, like, who handed who the gun. Watch. Boom. They just got the gun from Zip. Zip gave the gun to Keefe. Oh, and that's what Dre told you. That Zip got the gun. Yeah, that's Zip. Yeah. And it says, so you hear from Dre that Keefe gets the gun from Zip. Let's go to the next page. Well, yeah, they got on the side of him. Keefe handed the gun to Lane. And Lane's Orlando Anderson. Orlando Anderson,
Okay.
yeah.
What's your question?
Says, so you had the gun being passed from Keefe D to Orlando Anderson.
Now, with regard to what you reviewed, fair to say that you told Detective
Hold up, let's go
Mogg
back, let's go
a
back.
more specific sort of thing that happened at the Lake Mall, right?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah. Can you tell us, for instance, the location of where the fight took place?
Yeah, it was by Foot Locker.
By the Foot Locker.
Yeah.
In fact, you had made mention that the fight at the Foot Locker was so bad that they had to remodel it after the thing had gone down at the Lakewood Mall. Fair?
Yeah, it's turned into the World Foot Locker.
Right. You described it as mayhem that was occurred in that Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Okay. One moment, please, John.
Of course.
I found it in the transcripts.
Your Honor, I have no further. Actually, I do. Sorry, let me back up real quick. Nope, that's it. I have no further questions of this witness.
Any further questions, Mr. Pill?
Of course not.
Shake it up.
They hate each other, bruh. Anyways, I found it in the transcripts that they're talking about the Foot Locker, cause you know, my nose guess. Hold on.
Your Honor, I will pass. I'll pass the witness except for one thing. I don't think I moved before the witness leaves. I don't think I moved the exhibits into evidence. I just want to be clear about that before the witness goes on the stand. Which is state is moving proposed exhibit 71, 70, 65, 64 into evidence.
64, 65, 70, and 71.
That's impressive, yeah.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
They'll be admitted.
Thank you, then with that, no further questions.
All right, one final thing, Mr. Lee. Anybody from, any members of the jury have any questions for this witness? Okay, got it. Can I have the parties approach?
Okay, right now that they're like gonna obviously like mute the mics. Anyways, he talked. Who is it? Mr. Lee here decides to talk about his experience at the Foot Locker in these transcripts for the indictment on the drug charges that he had. So, yeah, he talks about like the Foot Locker, and it's like.
All right, a question from one of our jurors, Mr. Lee.
Ooh, question.
What did you receive multiple payments for if you gave information to item once?
Ooh.
But it was during, the course of the investigation and things like that. That's what it was for. During the course of the whole thing, they have different ways of,
No.
giving you something to try to help your situation or something like that.
Damn.
Any follow-up based on that state?
Nope.
Defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you for being with us, Mr. Lee. You are excused.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Who's your next witness, State?
Judge, we're going to play the 2008 statement, which I think will probably take up the rest of the day.
Okay, so it's already been admitted. Remind us what exhibit that is.
That's a great question. I think it's going to be... Actually, I don't know. I'm going to have to grab the disc.
Okay.
I have it uploaded on my computer.
Do you know, Ryan? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you can proceed with playing Exhibit 117 then.
Okay, well.
If we just wait the volume down at the beginning because it's really staticky. And then we'll turn it up when they start talking.
Whoa, what the hell was that? Okay. They're dealing with some technical difficulties while we deal with that, I guess. We're going down the rabbit hole of shit. Anyways, back to what he said about the gun. Cause all the way up until like page something. Hey, thank you so much. I didn't even see, what was it? I should probably have my alerts up. Yeah, hold on. Oh no, I didn't. No, my mouse is tripping right now. Anyways, and then you said Keefe D was in the front passenger seat. Da 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 da. It says it was getting passed to Orlando. But who took the shot? And basically, he did the shooting. Dre told you he did the shooting. And the reason, oh, right here, right here, right here. Lane couldn't get a clear shot. Boom. Dre said, hey, give me the pistol. Got the pistol. Boom. Did his thing. Did the shooting. Now you hear a lot of speculation about the big arm. We're not going to go into any of those things. Yeah. Just what other people are saying. I just want to hear what Dre told you. That's exactly what Dre told me. That he did the shooting. You feel me? Okay, let's go back over here. Maybe they're done.
Oh, dude, you can just walk out there and buy breakfast. I'm not dude. Yeah.
Hey man, you hungry? Keith? You want something to eat? We're gonna be here for a while. A couple hours, 3-4 hours maybe.
Oh man, I had to pick up my wife though.
What time?
2:30.
Okay, we'll have you out of here by 1:30. Hold up. Do you have any of that white rum liquor?
What is this audio? Let's check some other stations.
I ain't seen no swoop down gang either.
I don't know. Maybe it's just them.
I ain't seen no swoop down gang either. A couple He was the guy, he was a witness that got shot and killed after the incident, and before he really had a ability to make any statements.
Where's Duane? Is out there talking?
He's talking to Dupree, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot in his transcript, for sure. So if you guys want to read it, I put the link out there.
I never said I seen Reggie Wright up there either.
Okay. Regarding what? In Compton or at the Biggie thing?
At the Biggie thing.
Okay.
Two quadruple murder, homicide in Compton. Concerning the two, okay, yeah.
A lot of shooting in Compton after that Tupac thing.
Sorry for the late, guys. You know how it is. It's so difficult out here to make a living.
Trying to hustle?
Oh, I'm trying, man, but nobody wants to buy anything from me. No, just kidding. No, kidding.
Wayne,
Yes, sir.
keeps going over his original statements that he gave after his arrest back in 90, whatever.
Are you hiding the donuts and coffee? Remember that?
These guys wouldn't let me get in.
See? I know how y'all is.
I'm trying to help you out, man. I'm looking after your heart.
See a fat boy here, you guys are like, yeah, we're gonna fool him, make him come to me. Okay. Oh, God.
Checking for peace.
No, it's just sounds out of order. How you guys been?
Good,
man. Good. How's the holidays going?
So far, so good.
Really? Yeah, it's coming up fast, isn't it? Faster than I expected.
Next week, we'll be here and be over. Which is always a good thing.
Yeah, no, it's...
I guess this is like the interview.
Is my secretary here? Or someone else let you guys in? It was open. Oh, it was open? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Some dude came in with like a cart full of food. People came out like ants, man.
Oh, okay.
They got some guy pulling a cart around selling sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, they do that around here.
That's pretty cool.
For people that don't want to go to the cafes, they just have, they come from suite to suite.
Right.
I know, it is pretty, because there's not a lot of restaurants around here.
Yeah, that's convenient, man.
Yeah, it's convenient. Because, restaurants are kind of expensive, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never eat around here.
Does that dude charge a lot? I didn't ask him how much it was.
Yeah, probably $5 or $6, or whatever they can get.
Yeah.
But it's a smart move. It's smart because, if I make a couple $100 a day.
Why didn't anybody tell me that the screen was messed up? Y'all are mean.
See, wow, man.
Anyways, while he's over here, I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're like playing around with this mic right now. Anyways, I need to find something else interesting in these documents.
Nice office, man. Meager surroundings. Yes. We're moving down the street actually to the death row building.
Is that right?
Yeah, we thought, we wanted to be part of history.
That's kind of ironic.
Yeah. It's nice to redid it.
Yeah, it's real nice. I seen it from the outside, not the inside.
Yeah, this lawyer and doctor bought it. I know the lawyer. Her name is Shelley McMillan, and this doctor bought it. And they,
he's at the hospital right now with his father. He's a minor.
It's nice.
Okay. Yep, I've already. Okay.
What's the Nike watch?
I've already spoken with somebody from your guys' office and provided it all. Probably 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Thanks, man. My wife got it for me.
Yeah. She loves you, huh?
A little. Only on my birthday.
Yes, pretty by.
Yeah, very
pretty by. Yeah.
Calling your birthday?
Yes, I don't have it with me right now. I'm actually at work and I'm in a meeting and he has his medical card with him because he's going back in for another pre-op today. His mom does, and she's with him, so you can probably call her.
What is that exactly now?
No, that's his statements from...
Prior statements during when he was arrested.
Oh, okay.
It's 909 331.
Well, I'm not going to look in that machine.
6272.
$19 phone, man.
What? It really doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
What kind of
Throwaway.
Boost.
Oh, Boost Mobile? Oh, they changed them. They're nice.
He's starting laughing.
Throwaways.
No problem. Bye-bye.
That's what they call it?
You just got to throw them away faster, man.
I was, you had a motherfucker sitting next to me. Punk-ass mother, he ain't even went bought a phone for me.
I like the way that Vegas does their reports.
It's almost like a federal report.
It's pretty neat.
A lot of those agencies have adopted that federal reporting system that the FBI uses for the way they structure their reports. I don't know why.
They went one by one, like on this, like they couldn't just highlight the point. Jesus, we actually have to listen to the whole thing so that they make sure, you know?
Hey Greg, can I have a piece of scratch paper? Thank you. Just need one, or you want just one? Sorry. And we got accused of doing this one too. This is an anonymous caller said an off-duty LAPD working security killed Tupac. We can't win, can we?
It's on those weed tip
LAPD, a bunch of killers, man.
Here's interesting. 9/24/96. A caller from New York claiming to be Sean Puffy Combs said he hired someone to blow up night. Something went wrong. Girls got involved. This is interesting.
I believe that one.
Are you gonna call in on himself?
Yeah. No, but somebody.
No, is this
somebody just calling in?
He called.
Yeah. Well, he had to put some credibility to it, yeah.
Wow.
Keefe, the second one is almost identical to the first one, so we don't need to go through that if you haven't already.
Wait, what? That's crazy. Oh, look at the next stuff that they say. Listen to this. Man, hurry up! Can we skip to the good part?
Hey Keith, the guy who wrote that wants to know if you still have the girls going to the club selling ecstasy.
Selling ecstasy?
Yeah, that's the guy who wrote that.
Crazy as hell. Y'all know ecstasy. Okay, and Graham, I was the leader.
So really the only thing is the thing about Santana Block, the thing about getting dope from Pat back in '93 or whatever he said it was, and then what was the third thing? Oh, Reggie Wright. Those are the only three things?
Yeah.
Well, what about that whole bullshit about Tupac?
What's that?
The whole...
Oh yeah, that was bullshit.
All right. You can pass this back over here. Today, Keefe, today what we're going to do, we're just going to go over with a fine-tooth comb the Las Vegas incident. We're going to draft up our report as regarding that specific thing. And then we're going to cover a few other things that we do have to emphasize to you that everything in this report has to be right on, because if down the road it's determined that some of these details are incorrect, then everything's off the table. So everything in this report cannot be like that report.
Hey, I want to say this though too. I feel like I said that day, don't bullshit me, and I won't bullshit y'all. You know what I'm saying? I feel I'm being bullshitted.
Regarding what your deal?
You said yesterday, how Mike, I need to talk to Mike. You said it was over.
I need to talk to Mike. One is because I've still got a tracker on his car. Two, I need his statement regarding the place in Paramount that was in his name. And there's some questions that are regarding to Mike. We're not bringing Mike in order to arrest him. But since Mike already knows that the police have contacted you and you're working with them, there should be no problem. It's up to Mike to keep his own mouth shut, and we're not going to be asking him about his people or his associates. That's not a concern to us.
Yeah.
If you hadn't told Mike, we wouldn't have talked to him. We wouldn't want to talk to him.
Okay, another thing. I know y'all been over Kevin's house.
On surveillance?
No,
we've never been to Kevin's house.
y'all haven't.
Ever.
Because I feel, why would y'all why not hire Edie?
There's some problems, in my opinion, and this may not be a shared opinion, but I just don't believe in Edie's ethics. I think he's a dirty attorney. I think that Edie will lie, cheat, and steal in order to get himself out of any kind of problem. I think that there was ethical problems with the way that he had Orlando testify on behalf of Suge Knight, and that whole thing is a problem we don't want to have to deal with. And as you know, Edie Fall also represents Michael Thoreau, and we just don't want all those problems.
He represents Michael Thoreau right now?
Well, right now. Him and Renee Campbell.
Yeah.
You know Renee Campbell?
And I know Al was in San Bernardino. He ain't had no fucking reason being down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm up on everything, dude. You think I'm not?
Well, Keefe, you got to do your homework. We respect that. Don't read too much into anything.
I'm not gonna do nothing to them dudes. I'm over, man. But I'm up on everything, dude.
Well,
that's why he was in San Bernardino. What the fuck? He wrote me a letter. Keefe D, I'll never tell on you this and this and that. Ooh, man. I know you was in San Bernardino, coming to MDC, coming to see y'all, all that. I know all that shit, man. It was about 2-3 years ago. I know about the Tommy thing over there in Carlton Square. Boom. He told, man, I know a whole lot of shit, dude.
Okay. Well, you probably know more than us. We're doing our homework as we go. But again, we just don't want to deal with those problems that come along with Michael and that attorney. I don't believe in the guy.
Yeah.
I've had my encounters with him before, and they didn't go well.
Yeah.
And Keefe, some of the people that might be real close to you that you may want to protect may be the same people that sold you out. So take that into consideration when you're saying, I don't want to give up Compton, I don't want to give up my homeboys, stuff like that. I'm not saying anybody did it, but
I know
close to you may have.
Yeah, I know. He said Eddie or Pat could be working with us, and that fucked me up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Keefe, let me say this. I know you.
And I know. Let me say one more thing.
Yes, sir.
And you said, I got some shit gonna break your heart, gonna break you to your knees. I know y'all was gonna arrest me for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's how it goes. That's how the game goes.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah. These dudes are cold, man.
Well, let me say this too, Keefe.
I'm serious. I never thought I would retire. But y'all heard me on the phone, man. I'm through with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Too many dirty motherfuckers, low down, cross artists, everything. But they don't know I'm putting the double cross down. Fuck it. I'm with y'all.
Okay, now, let me say something.
Yeah.
I know you have used Edie and you feel comfortable with Edie. But I want you to say this, and I know you've sent him a lot of business stuff. But I would think you would think at this point that maybe you shouldn't think that way because you wouldn't be here. Because a lot of people that he dealt with may have participated in getting your ass here.
I know.
So I think you might want to look at it a little differently.
Yeah.
You got to look at the whole picture, and I think you're starting to do that.
And when with Snoop Dogg uncle, you know what I'm saying? Then at the airport with the fuck ass plane tickets. Y'all ain't got him out. And his wife even put him on blast.
But you
Said,
know,
I don't know how you got out.
Just hold on. All the people, all the speculation, just hold on to
I'm
that.
just leave it alone, yeah. I'm just leave that shit alone. Because that'll make me mad, all that shit. That's why I smoke weed. Because I'm a dangerous motherfucker without smoking weed, dude. I get mad at easy, you know what I'm saying?
We know you, man. We know what you can do.
That's how Greg is without coffee.
Yeah. Y'all be sitting there, keep me calm, keep me from hurting people, man.
You don't want to do that.
Well, you know what, man? Just like you out the game, leave all that behind.
Yeah.
Stop trying. My advice to you was just stop thinking about who did what, and just think they all did it.
Yeah.
And then just trust the person sleeping in your bed with you, your wife. Other than that, just shut it down.
You messing
go
up.
forward.
No, and your lawyer.
Or your lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
I understand. This is a dirty war.
And let's let this Greg got some other stuff he wants to talk about.
Okay, good.
Yeah. What this ultimately comes down to is how valuable your life is, your family. And when I say your family, I don't mean your extended family. I mean your brothers and your sisters and your wife and your kids. That's it. Anything beyond that, as far as we're concerned, is fair game.
I thought Speedy.
Kevin will work out his own deals. Speedy ain't got a lot to. He ain't got.
Max,
a lot
you're
to do.
stupid. You said greetings from Spain. More like Dubai, bro. This is Dubai. This is the shit that I tell people when I'm on Fremont and they're like, "Where is this?" I'm like, "It's Dubai."
Keith had that conversation. I try to explain to you. You know, some people out there that you may have love for.
Let's go, Maps.
But you can't control.
Me and you, bro.
Their stuff is way out.
We're going to where? Dubai.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that. You know,
all of some who bitches did me dirty, you know.
They're not, you know, out of the zone. So
a majority of them, you know what I'm saying?
Again, don't think beyond your family. Don't be concerned with anything beyond your family.
Right.
Kevin will come in, he'll work his own deal out. He's got to do that. You know, he's got a lot of liability out there in Richmond. And so your brother's going to have to come in and work his own details out, which I'm sure he'll do because he doesn't want his own family disrupted.
and he can help himself, but if you can't control him, you know, that's his situation. He created it. You don't have nothing to do with you.
Yeah, ooh. They ain't like the old school dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like the 80s and the early 90s dudes. These new wave, MySpace gangbangers. I know what's up, man. I'm through with this shit. I'm through with that neighborhood, all that. You know what I'm saying? Through with that shit, man.
Well, that's what
Corona way lovelier than Compton. I can get my head blowed off. You know what I'm saying? Paying $300,000-$400,000 for a house. You walk out the street and get your head blowed off. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. So again, today's report that's going to get generated is specifically on Tupac Las Vegas incident, and we'll get you a copy of that report and have you make sure everything's solid before it's you know.
All right, man. But I feel I can still go to jail with that, man, because this is federal, and that's
What is said right here cannot be used against you, Keefe. Nothing you say today can be used against you. So I don't even want
Yeah, nobody's trying to.
I was just waiting on the news camera to be at my house, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're nervous.
What? Did you hear that?
You're just nervous.
If something like when I seen you yesterday, I didn't know whether to phone out or not.
If something like that was to happen,
At my house, man. Yeah.
So we're gonna have to just knock this door and make sure.
Oh yeah, my phone was off.
I didn't know whether to phone. I said, man, they
That's
here.
why they sent me, but it was trying to send somebody to knock on your door and it looked like, you know, spam or something.
Yeah. And he said, man, you looking raggedy. Motherfucker, you just scared to live and shit off. Yeah. That spook, I swear, I had a dream that the cameras was there. Here go our man, bam.
Just give us a number.
That ain't gonna happen. We told you that nothing leaves this room, and that's the way it is. We wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Then my sister. You a punk motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Is that your dream?
No. Lando mama, man, is crazy as hell, man.
Why? What's she know this?
No, she don't know.
Oh, don't tell her that, man. I know about Charlotte, man.
Yeah, huh?
I know about Charlotte. She gonna bring no business if it comes around.
Yeah. Bust me in the head with a pistol or something. Brother,
that's what we're saying. We're gonna keep meeting from time to time like this. You live your life, stay out of trouble, do what you do. If you don't say nothing, it's cool. But if you go out there and start talking and looking for people who you possibly think talk to us and all that kind of stuff, you can cause you gonna cause wrong problems. Yeah. But with that, we gotta move forward on these questions you get ready to ask. We're gonna keep going over and over this. It's gonna take too much time.
All right. So that's it. We're gonna start. Me and Jeff went back to New York and did a little bit of groundwork back there. As far as the Tupac thing is going, we just want to run down all the leads as far as they relate to Zip and to Puffy, and that kind of thing. But at some point in time, we will have to go hit up Bubble Up, get his statement, and the other dude that was in the car that's still alive.
Ain't nobody else still alive.
Corey?
Corey wasn't there.
No.
Big Dre and Lane, they both did.
No, the other dude, Guitar Carol, or what they Pink.
In the car behind. You want to show them the diagram first and see?
Yeah.
Maybe more clarifying it. Who was in that car with Zip? Or the van with Zip?
He wasn't in the van. He was in that van.
That's the way we had it. You let us know if that seating arrangement is right or wrong.
Anything you want to change for the seating arrangement or whatever, just mark it on that one. Wherever you were sitting, wherever Orlando was sitting, who was in that car behind.
Well, y'all know this shit already.
But the seating arrangement might be. Because were you driving?
That's what?
Were you driving in the first car? Because see that line says you're driving. Okay. And who was driving the. Debbie Allen was in the car behind by herself?
No, he wasn't even there.
None of them guys went in the car behind?
So Orlando shot across Dre?
He leaned over on the window. We were on the window, popped.
Who was it?
They would drove on my side. I would have popped them. You know what I'm saying? But they was on the other side.
Right.
So was there a second car behind you guys?
No, it was some girls hit that corner with us, dog, and we shot out their window. I said, these bitches got more work than the dudes, you know what I'm saying?
But any time was it this car behind you?
Not at all.
None of the homies was behind. No, like 3 or 4 cars behind, nothing like that?
Nothing.
Just one car?
Just one car. Then we hit the corner, the girl followed us, and we shot out her window. They got scared and stopped.
But they weren't with you guys?
They weren't with us, no.
Just the girls that you
Push that back over here real quick.
We would think they security would follow them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the bras don't even have heart. They followed us halfway and shut out their window.
Those are all the guys that you would recognize as being in the car, right? Lane, DeAndre, and Terrence.
Yeah.
Okay.
T-Brown.
Yeah.
Okay. So Orlando would have had to lean over the top of Dre, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what all the witnesses said too from the back.
That was a heartbreaker. Oh, man.
Okay. All right. So leading up to that, do you know who Trayvon Lane is?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Okay. So do you see Trayvon there at the just before the MGM at all?
I didn't see him.
Okay. All right.
Crazy.
Let's start back at the beginning. Let's go back to, this is 96, 3 concerts. Where were the concerts where you talked to Puffy and Zip at?
That was 96. I was, when they gave that BET tour. There was everybody on the show. Let me see, it was Naughty by Nature. They was on the show, Mary J. What's that dude named Jodeci, Greg Mack, Biggie, Faith, and the Junior Mafia.
That was that's BET tour?
Yeah.
Or
BET
Superfest? It was a BET tour.
BET tour.
Where was it at? You remember that?
It was in San Diego. We went to one in San Diego. Went to one in Anaheim, Irvine, then in Vegas.
those locations, San Diego, Anaheim, Irvine, and Vegas, that was all the same tour? It was all BET tour with those acts?
Except the Irvine. The Irvine was a summer jam.
Okay, can you hit those acts again? Naughty by Nature, Biggie, Faith, Jodeci,
And
Mafia, Junior
Mafia, and Biggie.
And Faith Evans, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So all the acts on there were from Bad Boy, basically.
Mostly, yeah.
Oh,
And
no,
he had
Jodeci.
managed Jodeci and Mary J during the time.
So it was pretty much a Bad Boy Puffy tour.
Are you going to be able to track down those dates, Darren?
Yeah, I can look it up.
Okay.
What that? Yeah.
All right. Now, on all four of those occasions, there's San Diego, Anaheim, Irvine, and Vegas. Which ones do you actually talk to Puffy at?
Every one.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
Which of those four is it when you talk to him about murdering Tupac?
It was really about both of them. Either one of them. It was
Tupac and Suge, you mean?
Yeah. Anaheim. A couple of times at Greenback.
And where?
Greenback. Sunset.
Hey, Greg, do you want to go back to like when they first like got in contact?
Yeah, we can start there. What year did Flint introduce you to Zip?
It's like maybe like 91, 92.
Oh, way back then?
Yeah.
Okay. Early 90s?
Yeah.
Where does Flint introduce you to Zip at?
We had a baseball game, and he was they pitcher. They was calling him Dwight Gooden. We got a Dwight Gooden. We used to play for like cases of champagne. And he bring a team, and we played in Southside. Yeah,
Southside Santana kind of like thing. Or just Flint.
They really think he an imposter. The Santanas do. You know what I'm saying? Because he just like really. They charged him, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to join their gang. They was the baddest gang back then. But they don't really recognize them. They be on their ass, asking them for money and everything.
But it was Santana's baseball team.
No, it was some LA dudes. It was Kelly, Keyshawn Johnson, a few more dudes.
So is it like a high school field, like a local?
No, that's South Park.
So, okay.
So y'all basically played against them.
Yeah.
How many occasions did that happen? Like
about 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times?
Yeah.
All in one summer? Or was it over a period of like a couple of years or just all in one summer?
Maybe like a year.
Come on, step up for a second. And you were the captain of your team?
Yeah.
And who was the captain of the other team? Flint?
Yeah.
So basically your team...
Man, he basically confessed, bro. And he's saying he didn't do it.
Yeah. And he bought a lot of LA cats.
We had a little barbecue and we kicked it up. When we lost the game, we paid them the bottles. Went to the store and paid them the bottles.
So you played for what, Cristal or for Champagne?
Yeah, Dawn, Cristal, yeah.
Okay, so that's early 90s. Flint's was busy doing PCP even back then?
I can't say. He was kind of starving then.
Okay.
They used to always ask me for money and all that shit.
Okay.
But 91, then we went out there in 91.
To New York?
Yeah, about 3 weeks.
Because he bought Zip to like the last baseball game or one of the first baseball games. Did he come to all? Did Zip come to all 3 games?
Yeah, he used to come on. Yeah, he was a pitcher.
Okay.
And then
okay.
They used to call him the White Gooden.
Oh, okay.
The White Gooden for y'all.
That's how Flint introduced him. Is the White Gooden. Boom. He came in. He was a pitcher.
He doing them fancy curveballs.
Could he throw?
Yeah, we used to. We was good athletes in Southside. A lot of good athletes. Yeah.
Orlando was a good athlete.
Real quick, is that who you know as Zip?
Yeah. Now you got hair now?
That's normal.
That might be old. So when you went out there in New York, where you guys stayed in? Who you stayed with?
We stayed at different. We stayed at what was that in the Bronx? At what is that? Best Western in the Bronx.
I don't mean to take over the interview, but
then we stayed at his house a couple of times. You know, during that period of time.
At Zip's house?
Yeah, his little apartment. It was in Jersey City.
Okay. When you're out in New York, is that when you meet Puff out there?
Not doing that. I met him. He gave a party at a little club down in Santa Monica. Paradise.
Oh, you 24? Was Paradise 24 used to be?
Yeah, it was Paradise, yeah. On Santa Monica. Okay. Rudolph Highland.
Yeah.
That's where I first met him. This was like...
That's okay, Keith. We're going to try to keep this in order, so we'll get to that part.
Okay.
So now you're in New York with Zip and Flint. And what's happening in New York while you guys out there?
I brought some birds out there. Okay. They kind of like ran the sham. You know. I guess he gave Fast the money. A couple of days later, he jumped in the cab and leave. Okay. So I'm still out there like 3 weeks trying to give him my fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Flint fucked you over?
That's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? So what's the name gave me the rest of the cash and said I gave Flint the money.
How many birds did you have when you took there?
3.
Just 3 birds? Okay.
Because Zip tells you that he already gave Flint the money, Flint's boned out.
Yeah.
And then Zip gives you the remainder of the money?
Yeah.
How much was the remainder?
Like 17,000.
Do you know? If I can just tell something, do you know what brought Zip out here? Because he's originally from New York.
Yeah.
What was he out here for?
He just come out and party and have fun, you know.
Okay, but he ever have a house out here where he lived or anything like that you remember?
No, he never took me to no house.
So every time he was here, just visiting, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't know him to have a girl out here that he'd had a girl out here that he'd spend time with?
Got a lot of girls.
Like
you know I players.
Yeah. Like one particular, like that.
So when Zip's playing baseball with Santana, it's just coincidence that he's out here. He's just out here for fun, right?
You ever seen this girl before? Maybe that. Tony, I mean. Maybe Tony. They call him Tony.
So I never seen her.
Never?
No, it is.
So he didn't have no main girl. Just a bunch of girls he just flipping or whatever. Y'all just player, doing each other.
All right, so you're out there. You're doing some dope with Zip, and then what happens next in your guys' relationship? You come back to Compton. You're running your game out here, and how you just continue to have an ongoing relationship with Zip, or do you always have to go through Flint?
Shit, they fuck me. You think I'm gonna fuck them up? I had 300-400 birds. I'm balling. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
So you never got paid for the 3 birds? After you got, when did you get paid for the?
They gave me the 17,000, and he said, "Fat stand the rest of the money." So I just, okay, fuck him. When he come around,
so you just ate it. You didn't get that money, never.
Yeah, just fuck it. Then he come by 2:10 sometime. He had to be all COD, you know. No more front seats and none of that.
So he used to get a lot of the stuff from you?
No, he's talking about Zip.
Flint used to come.
After
he did that.
Right.
COD, but now on.
Okay.
But you just let that first one go, huh?
He was balling back there.
Yeah. Teach yourself, fool.
That's just a profitable business, huh?
Yeah, you on yourself. That's all I take it.
So he would keep coming to you, but he'd be COD, cash on delivery, buying birds over the years?
He went to jail maybe. We did about 2 or 3 transactions. He went to jail after that.
Okay.
And I was asking why the fuck you would go out to Miami and, you know, I got the shit here. That's what you get.
Because that's what he's doing, going to Miami getting some stuff, and he got popped.
That's where he got popped, yeah.
But when you brought the stuff back to New York that first time, who was that stuff for?
Zip.
It was for Zip.
Yeah.
Which is out of here, there. What?
He kind of like the middle man.
Yeah.
Do you after you have your little deals with Flint? Do you end up you start doing anything with Zip, like directly with Zip, back and forth to New York?
When he went to jail,
Flint did.
Yeah, he called, say Zip snitching. So I like, Zip snitching. And he like, yeah, man. I said, well, why the fuck your nephew was with him every day? You know what I'm saying? That don't sound good. Maybe he trying to keep me away from him. And that's what Zip came and said, man, he just trying to keep us away, man. We can get money.
You said his nephew was with him all the time?
Little D and Derek.
Derek and Daryl, little brother, Wanamaker brothers.
Yeah.
Because what they hung out with Zip a lot.
They was hanging out with Zip.
When Flint was in jail?
Yeah.
They was making money with him, or they was just hanging with him for the girls and stuff?
You know, I really wasn't getting their business. I just handled my business, man. You know. But they was with the girls, they do the cars, all that shit.
Okay. All right, so time goes on. This is through the early 90s. Flint gets popped in Miami. And then anything else significant regarding Zip and Flint? You guys just all got your drug games going on. No talk or issues with any of the no talk or issues with anything about Tupac at those early stages?
No.
Okay.
He was still with them Digital Underground or somebody, them other people.
So he hadn't turned death row yet?
No.
But when Flint and Zip fell out, there wasn't no beef. Just word, he snitching, and they
That's what he said. That was bullshit so we could stay away from each other.
So that was it?
Yeah, that's why I said, why your nephew still hanging with him?
Okay.
If he's snitching, that don't look good, you know?
So then you hook back up with Zip? Because you know it was bullshit?
Then I did that water deal with him, with Pat Bernard. It's in the paperwork already.
Okay, so you do the water deal. Was that pretty accurate what you said regarding the water deal? That
Pat Bernard.
You guys fucked Patrick over?
Patrick Bernard?
Yeah.
I didn't say we fucked him over.
No, he did.
I think he got his money.
Okay.
He did? Okay, he probably didn't. 15 years ago. You know, the deals that went down between them, you know?
Now, why is the PCP deal getting brokered by you and not Flint? Why isn't Zip going directly to Flint?
Because he was in jail.
Oh, okay.
So you became closer with Zip while Flint was in jail. You started doing business with him.
Yeah, we started hanging out. When he come to LA, he'd come and hang out with me. We go partying.
Okay. First class. And everybody was cool on Flint at that time. Like, man, because he was in jail. Whatever.
And his shit don't match neither. 100 fucking keys. You get 3 years. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh,
so y'all thought he was just like, he was telling them.
Nobody want to mess with him.
Man, we know in Corey, 200 keys in Columbus, Ohio, you get fucking $30. Oh, man, I got more than that on a phone call. You know, man.
Who's your lawyer? That thing we got the time.
Edie, you had some assistants.
Oh, Edie,
okay. And that shit don't add up, boy, I swear.
So you and Zip keep doing deals. In between, at some time, how does Pac or Big get brought up into the situation as far as you?
We just started kicking it, and we met the boy at he gave what was that, a BET party? For the BET Awards. It's like 92, 93 at the club on Santa Monica. And Mary J, what's his name? That tall dude with the neck used to have dreads. He with Aftermath now. What's his name?
Busta Rhymes?
Busta Rhymes.
At Paradise? That was the plan?
Yeah. Busted around. Man, them one was got in a fight. I was suited. My cross, he thought he was all big shit. We was gonna beat the fuck out of that boy. but he wasted his drink on me, and I'm like, motherfucker. Yeah, that's where I met. First day I met Paul.
And Zip introduced you to this my boy. What do you introduce him as? This my friend, this my nephew.
That's my boy.
This my boy. They didn't see themselves as relatives or anything like that? Like that was his nephew, or is that how he acted towards him?
No, this is my boy, this Paul.
Okay.
And after that, they used my car on the video.
Which car was that?
The 64 Chevy I had.
What color was it?
Brown. And Usher, he had Usher. And
it was Usher's video?
It was Usher's video, and Puff was driving the car. That's when he had L.A. with him for a while.
You remember the song?
Can I Get With It? That was his first song ever. Usher's first song ever. He was in a Laker uniform. And he had the little kid dancing on my car when he got back. It was fucked up. And he paid to get it repainted. He sent me $2,500 for that.
Puff did?
Yeah.
You directly? Because were you dealing with him directly at this time, or because of the car, or were you dealing with somebody in his management team? Or?
No. How did you get the money? Was it a cash check?
It was a check. It was from
Bad Boys?
Yeah.
In the name of Keefe D?
No, we put it in Compton Hydraulics.
Oh, okay.
That's when we owned the hydraulics.
Sorry, what's the cat's name again? The video dude?
Usher.
Okay.
Can I Get With It?
That was 92?
What year was that, Ken?
It was like 92. He first
92, 93.
He was like 16, 15 years old.
14, yeah, a little kid. Mama, can I buy the car? Yeah.
And then after that, was your relationship right with you and Zip? And Puff?
We used to go far, go to the club, you know, drink, pop the bottles, all the bitches come. Yeah.
Good style, right?
Yeah.
How often would he come out here, Zip?
Shit, like once a month.
Did Puffy have a place out here? Didn't he have a place out here? Where you stayed at? House?
Back then, no, he didn't. He was scared shitless out here because of the voice.
So that beef had started by then?
No, it started when they went out to that award in New York, and he said, you want to be in you want to be your own video? Not this motherfucker dancing. That's when it started. Then we seen, right after that, at that summer jam, we on the stage drinking bottles, smoking, and he like, hey, Keefe D, let me holler at you. So how the fuck you meet them dudes, dog? Same way I met you, you know, motherfucker. Yeah.
That's Sugar saying that?
Yeah, Sugar asked me, how you meet them dudes? I'm like, man, same way I met you.
And that was at the 95 Summer Jam, Summer Festival?
95. That's when One More Chance was out. Biggie, give me.
Okay.
One More Chance,
That's weird. Go back a little bit. We go back. Zip is coming out once a month. You met Puff at the Paradise Club at the BET Awards. He asked you to use your car. You use your car. You ended up getting damaged. He pays you. And then Zip's coming out once a month. Prior to the times when you start talking about the beef with Pac and Suge, how many times do you meet Puffy?
How many times we met him before the beef game? Maybe about 3-4 times.
3-4 times. Always like at a social event?
Yeah.
Okay.
Greenbacks was mostly, that's where we started.
Green Patch?
Greenbacks. Right on Sunset, by the Loud Bank.
Oh.
It's a little upstairs, and just like a deli. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's called right next to the comedy store?
Yeah, then there's a strip club on the other side.
Deli,
Okay. So you see him at these different events out here, just kind of socialize, shoot the shit. It's nothing going on. And then does the incident at Summer Jam take place before Puffy gets up on stage and makes that statement about if you don't want a producer being in your videos? Which happens first?
I don't know. I would have to check the dates.
Okay,
but
well,
I'm quite sure The summer jam happened first. Cause he got jealous because Big had took over the record charts. You know what I'm saying? Like, bam! Biggie was, that One More Chance was hot.
Yeah. So when you saw him at the summer jam, he wasn't mad at you for being with them. Like, he was traded. He was just saying how you knew them. So
how the fuck you meet them dudes? Yeah.
He didn't really mess with you like that anyway. He couldn't get mad at you, right?
What?
Yeah. That wasn't an issue.
Okay, so you meet him there. Who was all at that summer jam? Was Clint with you then? Was he out of jail?
No.
He was in jail?
He was in jail.
Zip was with you?
Zip. You know, your boy Win, the face that you love.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's not even like that, man.
No, he told me that. It's just a face you just love.
Oh.
Man, my partner, man. I've been with that dude for 43 years, dude. Give my number every day. Oh.
Man, show him some love. He ain't like that, man. It ain't like that.
I know.
It ain't like that.
He's just trying to help himself.
I didn't even say that, man. Just let it go.
All right.
Move forward. Leave him alone.
That's my dog, though. Fuck it.
Y'all say him?
Yeah, I got to. Shit. He gave me the hug of my life. Where to God?
You gave me the hug of your life?
He gave me the hug of his life.
So when you're at the summer jam, you're up on stage and Puff is there, right?
Yeah.
Suge says, hey, how you know these guys? You tell
How did
him.
we leave off? He was on the other side of the stage over here. And they left off this way. When I came back, in the back of the stage, he was like, Keefe D, let me know that. Went over there, and he told me, man, how you beat them dudes? Same way I met you, motherfucker. Yeah. He don't know I helped his ass out a lot.
Okay. Well, when you say same way I met you, I'm assuming that you know these guys because of the drug trade. Is that how you knew Suge?
No, I put in. I started that music industry. I mean, that death row shit, man.
With Pat?
I did the work for that shit. Man.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get to that. But that hadn't even started yet, really. In 95, you've already got some kind of little. You've got your relationship with Suge because of the money that you gave him from Pat, right?
We've been knowing each other before him and Pat even met. We was little kids.
Same neighborhood.
No, football team, Great Compton.
Okay. Well, that's kind of going to be a different issue. Let's stay on track here.
So after the Superfest, you say that to Suge, and then you walk off. Everything's cool. Was Puppy scared of Suge at that time?
No, he wasn't scared.
Okay.
Then one day, me and Zip rolling up Greenleaf, and the phone rang, and he wanted to speak to me. Like, man, you think it's cool to come out there for our concerts? I said, why not? Why you can't come? Talking about Big Boy CEO. I'm like, man, that dude ain't nothing. Come on. You got your back.
This is Zip on the phone with you?
No.
Okay.
Zip, he called Zip phone, and I was in the car. Said, his boy want to speak to you. Hey, man, you think it's cool to come out there? I'm like, yeah, it's cool, man. You know, just give us like 40, 45, 50 tickets.
So Puff calls Zip's phone. Zip gives you the phone.
Yeah.
Puff says to you, is it cool to come out there?
Yeah.
You said, yeah, just give me some tickets.
Yeah, give us gang of tickets.
So he didn't give you no money, no security, nothing like that, just tickets.
He gave us some tickets, and I brought the crew.
Okay.
You know, yeah. We went up there deep. They didn't show up, you know.
And that's the big concert you were talking about, the tour that they were on with Jodeci and all that?
This was Anaheim. This is when we brought out the choruses.
So that's the Anaheim.
We went about 12 deep to the one in San Diego.
12 cars?
Like 12 people.
Yeah. And you're saying he didn't show up? You're talking about Suge?
Suge, they didn't show up, no.
So no problems at the concert. They're having a good time. Pop bottles already out here the whole time. Nothing else happened. No other events happened. No problems during that time, right?
Right. No problem.
Okay. You and Zip keep doing what y'all doing. No business or whatever. What's the next little thing that might have happened? You know, as time went by. Because by then the beef should have jumped off. It's already been coming that way.
Yeah, that's where it started. I think the boy in Atlanta got shot.
Jake.
That Suge partner from, I think he's from Capitol Park.
Yeah.
He got shot. That's what really scared the boy, you know.
Do you know anything about that murder? Did he do it? Did Suge and him have something to do with it? I mean, did Puff have something to do with it?
Yeah, his boy shot him
So that's the truth? You know from fact or you know from hearing? I mean, you know.
I wasn't there.
I know you weren't there.
I was from hearing.
Inside stuff or just street stuff?
Inside.
So Wolf did?
Yeah.
Wolf did kill him?
Yeah.
All right.
There was some talk that some Southsiders were there too. Is that true?
In Atlanta? No, we wasn't there.
Nando wasn't down there?
Nando wasn't down there? He wasn't hanging out there?
We wasn't there.
Okay.
So Big J gets killed.
Oh, real quick, you said that Puff calls you on the phone. You tell him I need like 50 tickets, and I'll, we'll make sure everything's cool out here. And that's the Anaheim concert.
Yeah.
Then when you go to that Anaheim concert, that's when you guys.
That's
start
when he
fighting.
said that in front of all the people. Andre Herrera, he was there.
Andre who?
Herrera. He was,
Andre Harrell.
Yeah. Who else was in that room with him? It was just them two.
Hold on. Specifically, Andre Harrell, you.
About 40-some Southsiders.
What, from New York? The puppy that was on the Andre Harrell and him?
Yeah, that's it. We picked up Zip from the airport, Long Beach Airport.
Okay, so it's Harrell, you, Puffy, Zip, and a bunch of Southsiders. And what Puffy makes kind of an announcement?
Yeah, that was stupid as hell too,
What did you actually hear? What was the words? If the best you can remember what he says.
Shit, he said he'd give us anything for them dudes there, Yeah.
He'll give you anything for these guys' head?
Yeah.
Where were you exactly?
He was in the main. It was like he had the Navy SEALs in one room over here. We was in that middle room. The middle room was like a living room, like a suite, and the other room was like a bedroom. We was in there shooting dice. D-Mac was there. That other dude, what's his name? Trent. We shooting dice. OJ daughter, she was at the moment.
Did she hear this being stated? And
it was mostly, this was after the concert. Before the concert, he stated that. After the concert, that's when everybody came back to the room, did a little party, shoot dice.
Okay. Was D-Mac there before the concert?
No.
D-Mac wouldn't have heard that?
No, he wouldn't have heard it.
So were you in a hotel? Were you at the venue?
We was at the hotel when he...
At the hotel? What hotel?
That was at, Anaheim, the Hilton or something.
Okay.
Was it Sheraton or the Hilton?
I think it was the Hilton.
So you're like in the suite at the Hilton or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was Halloween night because she had on a cat suit. And Trench had her on the bed like, make a meow for me, baby. T. OJ daughter. She was a bad motherfucker, boy.
Back then.
Yeah, I wanted to hit that thing. Yeah.
You said there were Navy SEAls in the other room?
Yeah.
What for?
Supposed to protect him. He was that scared of that dude.
He had hired some Navy SEAls?
I swear to God.
Like, they were SEAls, or did you...
He told me they were SEAls. He was Navy SEAls. And they had on their little ear things and everything.
So this is after Jake got killed. So
Yeah.
he was on point. He was worried about something happening.
Yeah.
She got mouthed off about a bunch of different stuff. So he was scared. It was
He was scared to death. Yeah.
Okay.
And he like, man.
Now, why does he, if he's got these Navy SEALs guys out there protecting him, why does he call you and ask you for protection?
Would you rather have some Navy SEALs or some gangsters?
Well, that's my point. I mean, if you have a choice between the two, you've got some trained gun,
Explain to me.
Yeah.
You would want the gangsters because the Bloods, they'll tear them dudes' ass up, man. Come on, man.
They don't play fair.
Yeah, tear their ass up, dog. I swear to God. You know they would. We would have went in there and beat them up if we would.
Man, I ain't seen a lot of gangsters that can hit their target,
But
man.
they don't know like we know, man.
No,
We would have went in that room
They
and
don't
told
know
them.
like, we know Navy SEAls.
It'd be a bigger crew about me like 3 or 4 of them dudes. Be like 40.
Navy SEAls will kill
I don't think they know like we know Navy
Right,
SEAls.
right, right.
They thinking that there's some guys with guns. They can go in there and shoot it out with them.
Right.
They would wipe the floor with them, man. But anyway.
All right. So he's got both. He's got his legit security, and then he's got his gangsters.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a quick question. When you guys rode, who was all with you? as far as the main crew who rode with you when y'all was, with Puff, hanging out with him, or, bodyguarding, whatever you want to call it. You, who else?
Face you love.
You win.
Me win. Corey. Corey sometime. Lane, all of us. The little crew.
The whole crew.
Well, that crew that day. Who was there that day?
At
Anaheim.
At Anaheim?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. Yeah. Whole fucking neighborhood.
Give us 5 names of people who would say, yeah, we heard Puffy say that.
You don't have to come from. They don't.
Al, Corey, Wynn, Dirt Rock, all of them will tell you shit. I'm quite sure they did told y'all already.
Al, this is all the main crew. Was Duck there? Was Duck there?
No, he wasn't there.
He was still running. Okay. Bram, none of them, the G's from the other side went over there.
No.
This your crew?
Yeah.
The Burns, right?
Because this Anaheim thing had to be after. This would have been after
Big J got killed.
Yeah, after Big J, right?
Yeah.
That's when it heated up, huh? After Big J came down in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But just to make something clear, you said previously one time you went down there with 12 people. Is that different from
That was in San Diego.
Okay.
San Diego.
And that's after Anaheim.
This is before Anaheim.
Okay.
Before Anaheim.
So Anaheim was pretty much the last big concert you guys went to, and that's when all that stuff happened. As far as Puff saying, I give y'all this.
Yeah. Then we went to Vegas. Vegas at the MGM. They got pictures and everything. Should. Magic Johnson that gave a big party out there, and we went to that thing.
Were they there?
Who?
Puff and them?
Yeah.
Okay.
We smoked weed. I ain't never seen them over smoking weed in the MGM like that. But man, y'all is crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying?
They just smoke it wherever they want?
Yeah. Had the thing roped off. Yeah, that was some big shot shit. I was like, boy, y'all got, because in Las Vegas, they'd take your ass to jail for a joint. You know what I'm saying? A half a joint.
I don't know.
No,
I just wanted to get back to the schedule.
Yeah, just get the timeline in order. Big J gets killed in Atlanta. The thing in Anaheim happens after that. At what point, if you remember, is it when Puffy takes the stage and says, "Hey, if you don't want your producer," or I'm sorry,
that's when the beats.
Yeah. When does that happen, though, in relation to these other events? Because we're trying to set the stage here, and it's important we get this in order. Had that already happened before Jake gets killed in Atlanta, the bodyguard?
My girl got all that memorabilia. I can go look through that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That was back in New York, right, when that occurred?
Yeah, when he was on the stage. And really, the Wu-Tang was on their ass. They was the one dancing all in their face. You should have started a beef with them. You know what I'm saying? Puffin was like little kids, Junior Mafia. Yeah.
I think it happened before,
before Jake?
Yeah, before Jake.
So you could see Suge getting up on stage, making fun of Puffy.
Yeah.
Because that was like the thing that started.
It triggered it.
Everything. Before anybody got shot, killed, security.
That was a lot of disrespect.
Yeah, that was disrespect like fuck.
Because that would set kind of a motion for Atlanta.
That had to be before.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, so right now we just got to Anaheim. Let's go back to, you said San Diego was before Anaheim.
Yeah.
What happened in San Diego and how'd that develop?
Zip came on the street and said the boy wants to come down there to the concert. We jumped in the Zip van and my SS and rode down there by 12 deep. Matter of fact, the Dallas Cowboys stayed in the same hotel room.
Okay, let's hold on there just for
Same hotel.
Same hotel, yeah.
Okay.
Same hotel, not the same room. No.
So Zip called you or you were with him?
He came on the street on Burris and we jumped in the van, went out there.
Now, when he said that you guys going out there for business, like to work with Puff, or just want to have a good time?
Want to have a good time.
Okay, so Zip Cameron Burris is in the van. He says, "Hey, my boy wants to come down here."
Yeah, come down to San Diego.
And then from that point, when Zip tells you that, you guys leave that day, or is it?
That second.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's that day you guys go to San Diego.
Yeah.
Right. Who drives down there with you?
Who drive down there with me?
In the van.
So I was in my own car. It was me, Lane, Big Dre, and somebody else. We jumped in, and everybody else jumped in the van with him, the party van.
What color was that van?
Black.
Is that a different one than the one in Vegas?
Maybe you said he was at a van in Vegas, so it was the same one?
No, he was in that black Benz in Vegas.
Oh, Benz.
Like Benz. So.
Yeah, he said Benz. Mercedes-Benz.
Okay, but you did say something about a van in Vegas. We'll get back to that, but you said everybody's in a van acting like a bitch.
Oh, that was it. That was a renter van. We,
Okay.
No, it's cool.
All right, so Dre, Lane, Davis, you're all in what car? You had the...
Yes, Paul.
And everybody else gets in the van with Zeb?
Yeah.
And you guys go to San Diego, and where do you guys stay?
Wherever I don't remember the name, but the Dallas Cowboys that played San Diego Chargers that weekend.
Was it near the water, or was it on the Main Street, the gas lamp district?
It was the Sheraton or the Hilton.
You remember seeing water? Was it off the water?
No, it was that night.
That'd be a nice place. Cowboys are staying there.
Yeah, that was my team. Yeah.
Well, that should be easy.
There was a lot of girls who were groupies, business. Yeah.
Okay, so you and Zip and the rest of the crew down there, you run into Puffy at the hotel or at the concert?
We ran into him at the concert, then we went to the hotel after the concert.
You kind of look like Emmett Smith. You could have used that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the hotel. And what discussion regarding Tupac and Suge? What happens there?
I don't think he really discussed it then. Going in, we was in the room smoking weed, and the little total brawl. What's her name? Keisha with the pamphlet thing. Set all of them laughed. We just having a good time that night.
Okay, so no discussion about that.
I just want to ask a question. I'm curious. Who paid for y'all rooms when y'all was in? Like when y'all go to the hotel, y'all already had rooms for y'all?
No, I don't pay for our own. We had money, man. Them dudes,
y'all was paying y'all stuff?
So they were just getting started, really.
Oh.
All right, so San Diego happens. Then is there anything else that happens between San Diego and Anaheim?
I don't know if that concert in the thing in Vegas was before Anaheim or I know Magic Johnson gave a big party there.
Okay, let's go into that. Magic Johnson gives a big party out there.
In Vegas.
And you go out there with Zip?
We stayed in Treasure Island. That was the Holyfield and Douglas fight, was it? Was it the Holyfield Douglas fight? The night Fan Man.
You know,
Fan Man.
Holyfield Bowl, wasn't it?
Okay, it was the night of that fight. We stayed at the Treasure Island. Al got the rooms for us and everything. Then
Al got the room for you?
Little while?
Yeah.
Then we went and met him at the MGM, him, Zip, and Biggie, all of them was there.
Okay.
Lance.
I'm sorry. When's the first time you met Biggie?
First time I met Biggie was in San Diego.
The San Diego concert and everything?
Yeah.
He was in the room with y'all or whatever?
Yeah, smoking weed. Yeah.
That's the first time all y'all met him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good question.
Break and then
All right,
play
I was-
second half.
You read my mind. I was going to do it at about 3 o'clock, so you beat me to it. We're going to take a recess at this time. During the recess, you are admonished not to talk or converse amongst yourselves or with anyone else on any subject connected to the trial, or read, watch, or listen to any recorded or commentary on the trial of any person connected with this case by any medium of information, including without limitation, newspaper, television, internet, radio, or form or express any opinion on any subject connected with the trial until it is submitted to you. We'll have you guys back here at 3:15. Please rise for the jury, everyone. For the record, the jury has exited the room. Will be in recess.
Thank you.
See, what had happened was, you know, they start with their shit. Anyways, back to what we were doing before we got rudely interrupted. Just kidding. Man, I left my computer on overnight because I was running something. Biggest mistake of my life. I should have restarted it before I did all this. I was looking into the transcripts because there's so much, so much. And I'm getting DMs. I'm getting DMs. Look at this. Do this. Hold on. We're gonna see. Because we have interesting stuff here. Where we can find. Okay, that's all media request. Status check. No. Oh, Duane Davis filed an assertion of Fifth and Sixth Amendment rights. The filing that Davis was asserting his right to remain silent and his right to have counsel present during interactions with the state. It further states that he would not waive those constitutional rights except in counsel's presence, and directed that the state or its agents not contact or question him to obtain a waiver without counsel present. So what had happened was he did an interview and basically snitched, and the interview was for drug charges, and he ended up confessing to the murder and talking about it and talking about how like Diddy was involved and everything we wanted to know is coming out, you know, everything. Everything, almost everything. Take a break, go use the bathroom. That's what I'm about to do, and I'm about to play something in the background because I know this isn't gonna come on right away. No. Hold up, wait a minute. I think this is channel 8, yeah. Are they taking a break? They are. I am too. This is a very long process, okay? I'm gonna break this stuff down though, cause they said in the audio that anything that he was gonna say in that interview, as long as it was on point and it was correct, he wouldn't be charged with it. But those charges that they were talking about were for drugs, not murder, so I guess this is crazy. That's nuts. Yeah, no, they said, no, we know it was supposed to be for this, but it's not. It's for this. Look at these chats. Damn. This chat is going crazy right now. That's nuts. Anyways. We're looking at 2024. Anything crazy? Federal task force recording. Whoa. The state said it was not offering the recording as substantial evidence of guilt, but argued it was relevant to Davis's claims. What file is this? Number 53. Let's go look. I'm gonna be honest, they did a lot of fuck-ups. A whole lot of fuck-ups. And if they would have done their investigation right, I guess it would have happened. I don't know, dude. This is crazy. Ta-da! Okay, we're gonna look. Damn, Exhibit 7, it was a videotape. How do I get access to that right now? At approximately 27 minutes into the recording, there was a discussion of legal consequences of the statement. Defendant was specifically told that said in the room what he said in the room would not be used against him if he were to talk to other people that could put him in jeopardy. Moreover, the recording demonstrates that nothing about the conversation was coercive. Defendant was a federal target looking to avoid criminal liability by providing information on criminal. Well, but hold on. Like, the charges that they were talking about is one thing, and then he came up with a whole different subject of the charges. They were like, the reason that they had told him that, though, was for the drug charges. Anything you say in this room, as long as it's correct and accurate, da-da-da-da. He came up with a whole bunch of other stuff. Just saying. Just saying. That's interesting. That's interesting. Wow. Okay, so they did tell him that, but what they didn't tell him, it's a wishy-washy situation. It is. It's so wishy-washy. Ooh, let's get back.
All right. Well, the first recess of the day, maybe the only recess of this shorter day.
Might
Kyle.
be. They've been doing hours-long chunks, and this jury's very attentive. Almost every witness has had at least one question to ask, and good ones. In fact, one of the witnesses yesterday turned around to the jury and said, "Good question."
Yeah.
Thought that was kind.
Yeah, definitely.
Rating on the rating scale of jury questions.
Yeah.
But today, the jury hearing first from Devontae Lee, who was brought under cover of subpoena, not a willing participant
he didn't appear to be quite as
Tupac Shakur murder trial. Right. Well, no. Mob James on day 2 takes the cake.
Yes.
For all witnesses, if you wanted to be colorful, if you wanted to be hostile, if you wanted to break the rules of testifying in open court in the state of Nevada, Mob James wrote the book.
Now, Devontae Lee, though, he said he was there under subpoena, but he was specifically talking about that mall fight that preceded the MGM brawl.
Right.
That preceded
That's
the
disgusting.
shooting.
Transcript
so
number 3.
Took a couple steps back to learn more about the history. He was also a member of the Southside Crips.
Prosecutors are laying this tremendous foundation that I think we get the point, that there was beef between some of these people, including the ones that were in that MGM let-out. Orlando Anderson, and when we look at that famous video of the fight, all that kicking of this man on the ground, that was Keefe D's nephew. Baby Lane. He's no longer alive, as apparently everyone else who may have witnessed the murder of Tupac Shakur. So here's that fight. In that fight is Tupac Shakur in a gold shirt. Suge Knight comes into frame, but there's a lot of kicking, and the person on the ground is Baby Lane. So then, if we go back in time, this witness, Devontae Lee, who was not a willing participant, testified about another incident that led up to this. So as we said, there's a history here. Some of it's a very long history. Some of it has to do with just in the weeks or months leading up to the Mike Tyson fight and that night that ended up with the death of Tupac Shakur, the rap icon. And he discussed the personality conflicts that arose over that period of time. And that is letter B.
You're there with other Southside Crip members, is that fair to say?
Yes.
And was Orlando Anderson one of the people that were with you?
Yes, Orlando was there.
And then, did you happen to run in that day into people from Mob Library or Death Row Records?
Yes, we did.
Can you tell us about that?
Well, we basically were coming from different sides of the mall, and we were, walking towards each other. guess we basically
While-
seen each
while
other
he says that, I'm reading
simultaneously,
this.
You know what I mean? And we noticed people. They noticed us. They kept, coming our way. We kept coming that way. And a couple of words was exchanged once it got close enough. You know what I mean? And that's when fight broke.
So a fight broke out? Yeah. And by that, we're talking about people punching each other, and tackling each other.
Yeah.
On the other side, were you aware of somebody by the name of Trayvon Lane there?
I was aware of Trayvon, yeah.
And in particular, there's talk about a death row chain or medallion hanging from Trayvon Lane's neck. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen. Did I see the chain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen the chain.
Okay. During the fight, did anything happen to that chain?
Yeah, during the brawl, it came off his neck.
Now, let me ask you something about the significance of a chain or something like that. Is there any special significance to taking somebody's chain?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can you explain that?
I mean, that was their logo, and so it's like you taking that from them is, like you got something, to at least harp about or to say, hey, look, I took this. That's all it would be.
Would it be considered disrespectful to rip somebody's chain off?
Yes.
How did that brawl end? Like what made you guys stop fighting?
Well, the police came. You know what I mean? The police came, separated the parties. They didn't even try to talk to nobody or nothing. They just
That's
wanted to
crazy.
get the situation under control. Everybody just,
I'm reading this stuff while he's
leave.
saying all this.
Just get out of there. So that's what they did. They came in, they separated us basically. We went our way, they went their way.
So you heard him there speaking about the incident at the mall in California that led up to the fight at the MGM and later led to the shooting of Tupac Shakur. So Devontae Lee there, who was a member of the Southside Crips, was at the mall with Orlando Anderson or Baby Lane talking about that physical fight there in the mall where somebody else's, I think it was Trayvon's chain got snapped off, death row chain.
Yes, the police had to break it up. And that, of course, was the precipient incident to that big fight in the MGM that then, it seems, led to the murder of Tupac Shakur.
Yes.
And we talked about this, I think, maybe after opening statements. Some of this is about perhaps the billions of dollars in the enterprise that was, or $500,000 that was the business.
Yeah, you start fucking with people's money, they're gonna start fucking with you. That's literally what I understood from all of this. There's just so many freaking transcripts I'm going through, so just bear with me.
Years later,
as I find more,
we're
gonna
JFK
dig.
assassination.
Yeah,
this is if we're to believe what the prosecutors are laying out for the jury, gang stuff.
Yeah.
It's really what it comes down to. And that was a big fight that we saw at the MGM. And it sounds like the mall thing, if it's worth the time of the jury, is at least partially significant to that degree that that they're talking about it, that they're showing video of the mall fight. And then, of course, as we await the return of the jury in probably what's a 15-minute recess on 8 News Plus, we're talking about what's going to be hours of this recording.
Yes, we've already heard at least an hour of it.
Yes, and it sounds like the celebrities and some of the gang members were on like a West Coast tour of San Diego and Anaheim, going from concert to concert. We're hearing about A-list singers, some very famous and popular stars on the stage who performed at these concerts. And Keefe D in this interview with law enforcement is dropping a lot of names of those people, saying, this person was on stage. Magic Johnson had a big party. Keyshawn Johnson, the football player, was there. And occasionally, as he gets into this huge narrative that seems to be spanning several months, if not years, of history, gets to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And gets to the Tupac Shakur the soundbite A.
He leaned over on the window, we rolled down the window, popped.
Who was it?
They would drove on my side, I would pop them. You know what I'm saying? But they was on the other side.
Right. So was there a second car behind you guys?
No, it was some girls hit that corner with us, dog, and we shot out their windows. I said, these got more work than the dudes, you know what I'm saying?
But any time was it this car behind you?
Not at all.
No, none of the homies was behind. No, like 3 or 4 cars behind, nothing like that?
Nothing.
Just one car?
Just one car. Then we hit the corner, the girl followed us, and we shot out. Then they got scared and stopped.
Okay, that matches exactly what is in the transcript. So they shot out the window. Oops.
That was a heartbreaker. Oh.
They shot out the window, and then the girls got scared, and then they ran. Not ran, but, you know, like, they were like, fuck this, we're not a part of it, or whatever. And then in this transcript, this is transcript number 4 from the indictment. Or not number 4, this is transcript, I'll tell you right now. Transcript, volume 3. This is the reporter's transcript of the proceedings. I guess this is the grand jury transcript. Anyways, Mr. Greenidge, let's see. He was ordered to appear. How do you know Mr. Shakur? We were childhood friends. Did that friendship continue throughout the adults? Okay, here we go. There's a part in here where I was reading, and it talks about what he was doing. Damn, I did not skip all this. Hold on. Where'd it go? Near 38, 39, 40. He talks about an arm coming out to shoot. Hold on, that's what I'm trying to find out. Living in LA. They were at the Luxor. We leave to go to MGM. Shakur and Knight come out of the MGM Grand. Ooh, it was Mr. Shakur and Knight leaving with a bunch of people following them behind, fans, things of that nature. And we kind of just stepped in stride with them. At some point, do you make it back to Luxor? We did. Do you know if Mr. Shakur had changed his clothing from what he wore to the fight after leaving the Luxor? Yes, he eventually did change. Whoa. Okay, let's skip along and find that one part. They were asking who was in charge of the club, who were you with, the Outlaws, just aware. Frank. Who was in the seat? Mr. Knight was driving. Shakur was in the passenger seat. Was that fairly typical? No. So that was unusual, but it happened that night. It wasn't unusual. It was only unusual because Mr. Knight and Mr. Shakur didn't always ride together. Oh, okay. Dang. I didn't know that part. I didn't know that part. Okay, here we go. And can you describe the event that led up to the shooting? We were on our way to Club 662. Mr. Shakur and Knight were in the car. What the fuck was that? We're in the car in front of us. We approached the light. Some woman drove up on the passenger side. Mr. Shakur began talking to the woman. We couldn't really hear what he was saying. We assumed he was probably inviting them. This kid. We assume he was probably inviting them to the club. After the ladies pulled off, another car pulled up beside Mr. Shakur and Mr. Knight, and an arm came out of the back window and began shooting. Ooh. Can you describe what the car that came up beside Mr. Shakur's vehicle? It was a white or a light colored Cadillac. At the time, would you describe it as really old Cadillac or a newer model? It was a newer model Cadillac. Did you see the people inside? I could see silhouettes. Could you tell the race? And they just go on to da 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 da. With regards to the size of the arm, how would you describe it? It was a large size arm, muscular. So not necessarily a thin arm. It was not. Okay. Did you do, well, strike that? Did you do, and then they go, well, strike that. How many shots do you recall seeing? I don't remember how many shots it was. It was more than 5. And what did you do when you saw the shots? Nothing. Was there anything that you feel you could do at that moment? Not at all. Do you see what the Cadillac did after it? Shot more than 5 times? I did not. What were your hold on. Oops. What were you focused on? I was focused on Mr. Shakur and his safety and his conditions. What happened after the Cadillac shoots Mr. Shakur's car? Mr. Knight made a U-turn over the median and started going in the opposite direction. And are you telling me who's driving the vehicle that you're in? Frank is still driving that vehicle. Frank jumped out the car to go check on Mr. Knight and Shakur before he turned. Mr. Knight turned, Mr. Suge Knight turned, and Frank came and got back in the car and began to follow them. At the time, well, did you or I don't want to talk about Mr. Alexander. Did you or any other members of that vehicle, people in your vehicle, have a firearm? No. And to your knowledge that night, did either Mr. Shakur or Mr. Knight have a firearm that night? Not to my knowledge. Okay. You said you weren't aware who was driving in your entourage or in your group. Bruh, there's just so much detail. Crazy! Did they come back yet? They're about to. Oh, wow, that's going. Yeah, and then this is the other file that I'm reading through. These are transcripts. It's a whole bunch of stuff, bro. I'm just waiting for them to turn on their audio. Let's see what this one says. Oh, damn. I was full-time by the city of Compton in 1983. Whoa, we talking about other stuff here. Damn, they're talking about all the businesses out there.
All right, looks like we've got our scheduling issues kind of ironed out a little bit. So at this point, I think we're ready to bring in the jury unless anyone objects. Hearing nothing, let's bring them in.
Stand for the jury.
Okay. We have one juror still in the restroom, so everybody can be seated, and then when our other juror comes in, just rise for him real quick.
I found the indictment where Reggie Wright Jr. is in, so I'll come back with that.
Secretary.
Did the party stipulate to the presence of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may be seated. All right, it looks like we're still in playing Exhibit 117. State, you may resume at this time.
Thank you.
Okay, so no bureau got you guys the rooms at Treasure Island?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's Magic Johnson party you guys to go to. It's a Holyfield fight, and you remember it? Who's fan?
Fan
Came down on the ring.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To the ring, got beat down.
Yeah, they beat him down. Rock Newman them beat him up.
They beat him down.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
I didn't realize that. Sucks to be in here.
Just playing a joke or something.
No, man. Just threw off their rhythm, man. They was ready to go, and this gonna come.
It's either him. It was either him or Buster Douglas. When Buster Douglas lost to who?
So I think that was Bo Holyfield because it was a big fight. And I remember Rock was Bo's trainer.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure. We check on it, but
I was with my other girl. Yeah, and we all went down to the MGM with our bottles.
After the fight?
After the fight, yeah. Was it Buster Douglas and Holyfield? Was it that fight?
We'll figure that out. We're not that detail's not important. So you went to the MGM after the fight, and whose room's there?
No, we just met in the lobby at the by the bar area. And boom. And he like, Magic giving a party. And we all stormed over there.
that's what Puff said. Magic giving the party. Then
Yeah, let's go over here.
And Big was there too.
Big was there. Lance, all them dudes was there.
So Puff and Lance were together too. I mean, they were in the same crew. I know they ran together, but anyway, go on. That's all right.
And that's when they was about to fight. Lance and Puff got in each other's face. His little gay ass, because he had the money. Yeah.
Was D-Mac there too all the time?
I don't think he was at this one. I don't think he was there.
Okay, so Puffy, okay, so you go to the party, and then is there an opportunity where you guys talk with Zip and Puffy again about Tupac and Suge?
I know he said it at that room in Anaheim and a couple of times at Greenbacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just put you don't recall.
Excuse me. Yeah, and when D-Mac told me that Zip got the money, oh, man.
Okay, hold on.
When we get to that,
yeah.
That's a good point. We got to work our way up.
Okay, so this.
A lot is going on. He basically snitched on himself, and they told him that whatever he said here for some drug charges wasn't going to be used against him. But they were there for some drug charges, not some murder charges. So then they found out about the murder charges, and that's why we're here now. Just saying. Quick briefing.
And then at the same time, in the beginning, I think, of '95, the BET award season is in the beginning of the year. Suge said that fight came along.
That was a Source Award, he said that.
Yeah. You know how all the awards started, January, February, March. And then the fight was in the summer, wasn't it? Wasn't it a summertime fight? Was it hot out there?
I think it was winter.
So end of the year, end of '94.
Yeah. It was Buster Douglas and Holyfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so discussions regarding I'll give you anything you guys want to take care of those guys. That's like a year and a half, 2 years before it ever actually happens.
Maybe about a year.
Well, he's killed in late '96.
Yeah.
So that would make this.
You're welcome. I'm looking at the transcripts while we were on break anyways. I was reading up on all this stuff. Yeah. That's what happened.
Comes all the way around, the summer go through.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us what happened that made it something other than just him frustrated and boasting. Now, I don't have to give you guys anything. I mean, what made it a specific, like, hey, I'm serious, I want you guys to kill these guys? I mean,
when he told me the greenback.
How'd that go? Like, what was the conversation?
And who's he? Who? Puff stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is specifically at greenbacks, right?
Yeah.
How's it go? How's the conversation go? I mean, okay, listen, I'll do it, but I need $500,000, or I've got somebody who will do it, but I need $300,000. I mean, we need really specific details regarding that.
Yeah, we wanted $1 million.
Okay.
All right, so you meet him at Greenbacks for lunch or dinner or what?
This was dinner.
Okay.
Who else was there?
Shit, all of us, Corey, everybody.
And everybody's listening to this conversation?
Huh?
Everybody's hearing this conversation between you and Puff?
What's he talking?
Talking to me. We had went downstairs. When we got there, we was laughing at him. Because he was with this broad that sucked dick. Just sucked every dick in there. He all hugged up, kissing with her. We was laughing like a woman. Like, man, what you laughing at, dog? Man, don't just come out here getting any broad, dog. I took him downstairs and he's like, man, I gotta get rid of them dudes, man. It's gonna be a problem.
Is Zip there with you?
Yeah, Zip was
at that conversation.
No, you weren't at the conversation. It was just me and him.
So he tells you seriously, man, I need to get rid of these guys. I mean, he's looking at you in the eyes and he's like scared.
Yeah. He's scary, dude.
Still is, huh?
Yeah.
Now, when he asked about it, he always said both of them, or he said should mostly, or he just always talking both of them?
That when he had Boy on after he made the record.
But before that, it was just should.
Yeah.
And then after Hit 'Em Up came out.
Yeah.
This is a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So there's going to be 2 separate conversations then.
Yeah.
3 or 4.
Or yeah.
So was Anaheim was just about Suge?
Anaheim was about both of them.
Okay.
Anaheim was about both of them.
Wow.
And he said it in front of all those people. I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying?
In Anaheim?
Yeah. Whole room full of Crips. They motherfucker go after his ass. Yeah.
Okay, so he tells you, I need to get rid of him. Got greenbacks, you and him down the stairs, and you tell him, I do it for $1 million?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Then when that shit popped off, Zip like, shit, this y'all perfect, Yeah. I'm like, man, we ain't got no pistols. He came over with pistols.
Okay, so he says, you tell him we'll do it for $1 million, and he's like, okay, I'll do it for $1 million.
Yeah.
He agrees. You shake on it or something like that.
Yeah.
What happened?
Gentlemen, like, man, we'll wipe their ass out quick. It's nothing. See that done, that's easy.
$1 million.
Did he front you any money or anything?
No, he didn't. But after it happened, he called, what's the name? Zip. Is that us? That's us? And the broad was even calling Faith. Yeah, that's us.
She wanted it done too?
She was calling Zip. Is that us? That's us? I'm like, yeah, that was us.
Was Keefe, was Biggie ever involved in any of these conversations about hitting Tupac? Okay, it was always just Puff and Zip.
Yeah.
You think he knew about it, or he was just like, whatever, he's doing his own thing?
He was like doing his own thing. Lance kind of kept him
out the window.
Yeah.
So this is all Puffy's doing?
Yeah. Poli was scared of the dude. Period.
Okay, so you guys make the deal for that, and then you guys aren't out in Vegas then with that intention. That's not why you're in Vegas.
We've been going to the fight since Pat days.
He fucking admitted it, yo. Get
So y'all
Fade on
geared
the
up to go to
stand.
Vegas.
This
Y'all
chat
was
is going
anyway.
wild
Y'all
right
didn't
now.
know who else was gonna be
Won't be
down
there
there?
nothing.
Not knowing if Pac and shit was gonna
We
be
ain't
down
had
there.
no pistol. We ain't had no pistols down there, and shit, it was right there. This is your perfect opportunity, baby.
That was Zip talking?
Yeah.
Because of what happened with
Yeah.
Wayne?
Yeah. Y'all see the surveillance I got in the car with him, in that Benz. The broad was in there first, Foxy Brown.
She was in?
She was in the car with him.
Okay.
And he told her we need to handle some business. So she got out and I jumped in the car. He had a little secret compartment. The thing popped out.
Okay, let's work up to that real quick, because that's important.
Well, but there was, he said that you were there, there was numerous conversations, the first one taking place in Anaheim, another one at Greenbacks.
Yes, yeah.
What other conversations took place where you and Puffy were talking about, doing this stuff?
So fucking long, man.
I know they brought up Foxy Brown. Hey, she just got out the car. She didn't listen to the conversation. She ain't in it like that.
He says, I'll do anything to get rid of these guys. Everybody kind of, cool, that's cool, whatever. He takes it to another level. He's more serious. You meet him at Greenbacks for dinner. You guys step off to the side. He talks about, hey, how much you want? I'll give you $1 million.
Yeah, we went downstairs.
You say, cool.
Yeah. Consider it done.
All right. Now, what conversations between Anaheim and that conversation, or that conversation and the incident? Any more conversations in there about getting it done?
On the phone or in person, either one.
Holy crap.
Does it ever call you on the phone?
No. I know after it happened, he kept calling, that us. Yeah, that's us, motherfucker. Yeah.
Did Zip ever try to push it, like, hey, the boy's still talking about, getting this done?
Yeah, he just said that's our perfect opportunity.
That's it. But in between, he never said nothing like he was trying to, like, almost broker it. Like, yeah, I talked to Puffy, asked him, y'all gonna do that still.
No, he didn't say that.
Who brought up the amount of $1 million?
Shit. He did.
Puffy did?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it you?
No, it wasn't me. $1 million, I think. Yeah. Take it for 50. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
So he brought up the $1 million.
Yeah. Them project dudes will kill your ass for $1,500. You know what I'm saying?
A crackhead, $20.
Tell me about that.
So basically, all right, then you guys geared up to go to Vegas. Y'all had planned to go to Vegas a couple weeks, got the hotels.
Yeah.
And then who all drive out there?
Pay the crackhead down the street to kiss you. Get
Oh,
the
you
money.
guys.
Oh, yeah. Zip, we had left from Greenbacks.
Give me 1 second.
No.
Okay, so y'all, is everything good?
Yeah, everything.
So y'all gear up to go down there. Y'all caravan down there.
Yeah.
How many cars?
We went to Greenbacks. It was me, Zip. It was Zip drove that Benz. Kevin drove that van. Mm-hmm. And I drove
Kev?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I drove what was that, a Malibu or something? Not a Malibu, but a Century. What's that, by a Buick?
Buick Century?
Yeah, I drove a rental Century.
And y'all left from Greenbacks like about what time? A couple days before?
Maybe about, was it Thursday night? I think it was a Thursday night. We left from there.
Fight was Saturday.
Okay, it was probably Friday we left. Friday evening when Zip looked like he got picked up by a helicopter how fast he got there for us, So once we got there, started kicking it, partying and all that old shit.
Y'all staying at the Monte Carlo?
Yeah.
Okay. And who got the rooms for you at the Monte Carlo?
My wife, it was in my wife's name.
Okay.
Y'all pay for them?
They had comps. Lane had comps at MG, not the MGM, but Excalibur.
Because of gambling.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, Greg.
No, that's right. I got thrown off track for something. We were in Greenbacks. They have the discussion and everything. How long before you guys go to Vegas is that?
I think this is another time at Greenbacks or the same time that Puffy said y'all.
This is different time.
Okay.
That's our headquarters. Is me there.
Okay.
Every time they come out, we meet.
So Puffy had said they agreed to the $1 million, and then that Friday before they were going to Vegas, they met at Greenbacks with Zip. They caravan from there on that Thursday, that Friday night.
Okay, so there's another incident. You guys meet at Greenbacks.
That's when we go to the fight in the September '96.
Okay. And you leave from Greenbacks to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
And that's when Kevin's driving the van.
Corey, Detroit, the dude from Detroit, Tracy Session, Wynn, all of them was in that van. Me and my girl was in the Century. Zip rode with somebody else.
Who's driving the Cadillac?
Lane and them didn't come to the next day.
They came on Saturday?
Yeah.
Like what time did they arrive on Saturday about? I know I'm getting ahead of it, but just trying to clear it up real quick.
They rode about 2 or 3 o'clock.
Okay. And who came with him? That whole crew was in the car, nobody else?
Nobody else.
Just those three? Minus the people minus you? Dre and T?
Yeah.
Hey, real back at Greenbacks, when you and Tuffy talked about $1 million, you said you walked downstairs. Did he say, come meet me downstairs?
Yeah, he said, come on downstairs and talk to you.
Okay.
And asked me, why was we laughing at him and shit like that? I said, man, don't be coming out here just getting anything, dude.
Right.
If you want some raw, just let us know.
So he asked you to come downstairs. Did you guys talk about anything other than that specific thing?
We ordered some more bottles. Then he took me, it's like a 2-part thing. It's like the deli part right there. Then you can walk back and look for the bottles. Then we walk over there and talk when we were looking for the bottles. Had the bottles and shit.
So you think, so in your opinion, the specific reason he asked you to come downstairs and talk to him was about that thing, not about liquor or anything like that. It was about that.
Okay.
Okay, so then another incident, you guys are at Greenbacks, you go to Vegas, Kevin drove the van, he's got those other guys with him, you're with a girlfriend, Lane and Dre and T Brown come the next day in the rented Cadillac.
Was that a rented Cadillac?
Yeah.
Get there about 2.
Who rented that Cadillac?
T Brown.
Yeah, T Brown.
His mom, right?
Mother-in-law.
Right. Okay. Staying at the Monte Carlo, you said your girl had him in her name or Paula?
Paula.
Okay.
You all right?
Can I ask you a quick question?
Go ahead.
No, we'll get to that later.
Yes, yes.
No, that's okay.
Come on, now you make us curious. Just ask.
No. It was something, it's too far ahead, so I'd rather just stay intact. Like Greg is trying to write fast to get stuff down there. I don't want to get too far ahead.
Okay, so you guys are out in Vegas. You're there the night before the fight. The next morning or the next afternoon, Lane and them guys show up in the rented Cadillac, and you guys are all at the MGM. You guys go to the fight. Right, so lead us through it from there.
Okay,
you meet Zip out there.
Yeah, it was Zip. We all rode together. Me, Zip, Kev, it wasn't that. But he just took off. His Ben was faster than our brother.
Oh, okay.
And we got there.
Did he stay at the same hotel as you guys?
No, I think he stayed at the MGM. He like, some dudes fronted his ass off right in front of us.
What happened?
They're like, motherfucker, this motherfucker's a snitch. We like, what? He like, yeah. Damn.
What did he say?
Huh?
What did he say?
He didn't say nothing. He just, his eyes got big. Then the next day, we got our tickets from the little dude named Shorty. He from 60s. Shorty from 60s.
How did he get the tickets? For the fight?
He's a scalper. He be at every fucking, anybody can get tickets. He be at every event. When I was in prison with him in Soledad back in the days, and he was a little youngster, and he started selling tickets, scalpers. When we got our tickets, and our tickets was like separated. Lane went in, everybody else went in, and boom, we went to eat. We was eating, and man, they came and said, "They just beat up Lane."
What restaurant were you guys at? You remember? He's in the hotel lobby.
He was in the hotel, at the MGM at the restaurant. Was it the cafe up there or something?
Went to eat after the fight?
Yeah.
How come Lane wasn't with you?
Because we, the scappers had different locations on the tickets.
You couldn't get them all in one place.
So you got separated. He went his way after the fight.
Yeah.
And he got caught up over there. Then.
Yeah, we was ordering our food, and they like, Lane just got beat up. I'm like,
Where was Zip at that point?
Zip and them was in the lobby part where you registered. That's where we ran into them. Him and Richie Rich. I heard him before. I know.
He's an older cat, right?
Richie Rich?
Yeah.
Nah, he probably like 43.
New Yorker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there a redheaded dude there?
I know Richie Rich was there, and Richie Rich. There was a few New Yorkers though with Zip. Like, man, y'all need some help? Well, we got this.
That's what they said?
And
all the other cats?
Yeah.
Well, how come everybody else was at the restaurant with you? Everybody knew to go to the restaurant, but Lane was on his own by the doors.
Yeah.
Well, why? Something's missing. Why is he at the doors and everybody else is at the restaurant?
We all went. He was supposed to come to the restaurant too.
He just forgot or something.
They seen his motherfucking ass and beat him up. He couldn't get there. Yeah.
Okay.
But on the surveillance, it seems like he's standing there waiting. He's hanging out. Like he wasn't on his way nowhere, walking.
Y'all seen us at the restaurant?
Well, yeah, they got video cameras all over them.
But him, he wasn't. He was.
Y'all seen me?
He's like posted up.
It looked like he was looking at them when they walked by.
Well, like he was waiting for him, you think?
I mean, I don't know. Whether he wasn't waiting for him.
That's what we're asking you. A lot of this,
you know, we be after the girls, man.
Yeah, but it seems like so you guys get your tickets from Shorty, you give them out. All right, we can't sit together, so let's all meet at this restaurant afterwards. All right, everybody bolts. After the fight, everybody comes back to the restaurant except Lane. Lane's standing by the doors. Why is Lane standing by the doors and everybody else is on board, knowing to go to the restaurant?
I don't know what his thoughts was.
Okay.
But before that, before the fight, before Orlando had, the beat down or whatever you want to call it, no beef with nobody as far as them. You guys even see Suge and them at all? Didn't see them, didn't nothing? Nobody said they here, them dudes here, nothing like that? Nothing. And then, okay.
See, it would seem to me that Lane may be working his way over to the restaurant where he's trying to find you guys, but then he sees them. He knows automatically he's going to have beef with them just because of the mall incident.
Yeah.
So he may be just trying to
post up,
trying to wait for you guys to pass by. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he probably looking for us. Yeah, you're right.
That would make some sense.
Yeah. He just got separated.
Okay. So he.
Y'all seen us at the restaurant?
No, the film.
Shit, Darren was the waiter.
Y'all see me?
I can't believe you don't remember seeing me at the house on Compton and Bay, all that, man. I can't believe it, man.
This task force has been around a long time.
I can't believe you don't remember seeing me, man. I shook your hand a couple times. I'm like, what's up, man? What's up? And it's kept moving like you knew me. And I'm like, what's up, man? How you doing? But you was just Keefe D, so.
Crazy, man.
So dope.
Anyway.
Y'all seen us at the restaurant too?
Yeah, I just got the name of it because it's been so, like you said, it's been so long ago. But okay.
Y'all see me and Zip in the Benz too?
I did.
I don't remember seeing it.
I don't remember seeing it. Okay, but who was in the restaurant with you?
The crew, it was me, Bubba, all of us. Kev.
Was Debbie and them hanging out with y'all at that time?
No.
The Vegas dudes?
No, they wasn't.
They knew nothing about this.
Nothing about this.
Y'all didn't hook with them at all. Nobody, Qatar, Carol, KC, whatever his name is. None of them dudes. Y'all didn't hook up with none of them from
We
Vegas.
seen KC down there.
Okay.
We didn't see Doug Carr, the other boy, Chan.
Okay.
Where did he go?
Huh?
There.
You know, T.R.
Yeah. He just got dead about 5 months ago. From victory.
Okay, so Richie Rich and Zip are in the lobbies with some other New Yorkers. You guys are reading, blah, blah, blah. Lane gets into a fight. And then Zip and his boys are like, y'all need any help?
The East Coast asks us first. And my boy.
Who?
And. One from Paramount, man.
Oh.
And
Anthony Triggs. Yeah. He was out there?
Yeah, he asked me, y'all need some help? We like, no, we good.
Did Treggs hear any of the conversations between you and Puffy? Was he there for anything?
Who?
Treggs.
And?
Yeah,
the one you talking about right now.
No, he didn't.
Did he Cadillac? Is that Cadillac?
Yeah, the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he there for any of the other conversations or anything?
No, the Cadillac was Reed. That's true.
Oh, that's
Trevor, yeah. The other one was.
And it was the other dude that came with the other car. That's right. You know Reed.
He was there. We seen him first. He like, he jumped on lane. Ooh, what's up? Y'all need us? We like, no, we cool. Then we ran into Zip them in the lobby. That was the light-skinned kid that stopped us and talked. That was Ed. When y'all was watching, he stopped us to talk to us. And when we met Zip and them in the lobby, we went all out to the parking lot to get the cars.
Okay, let's stop right there. The whole crew?
Yeah.
Alright, you get cars and then Zips in his Benz?
Yeah.
And who's in there, Foxy Brown?
Yeah.
And does she get out, or he tells her to get out, or what?
Yeah, he told me to get the handle something. Because he told me in the lobby that he had some jimmies.
Some what?
Had a jimmy.
You need one? Thanks.
And you get in where Foxy Brown was sitting in the front seat?
Yeah, and she got out. She was wearing pink, little pink thing, and I jumped in the car. He gave me the gym.
Who was Lane and all them? I'm sorry, Greg.
They was waiting on the cars.
So they was in the valet waiting for the cars. You had already gotten in his car.
Where does he get the gun from in the car?
A little secret compartment.
Popped up.
Popped up, yeah.
In the armrest?
Yeah. He gave it to.
Was it a Glock?
Yeah.
40?
Yeah. And I ain't ever told nobody that story, man.
Doesn't it feel good, man? Get it off your chest? It's been weighing you down, man, for 20 years.
I don't know who can I ask you one question, though?
Oprah's going to be like, Mr. Davis, we really appreciate it.
And then you give me like this, read my book.
Hey, I just want to ask one thing, though. One thing. Y'all heard that story before I told you?
Not that part? No, never heard that part before. No, I haven't.
About Zip?
I knew about Zip.
You knew about Zip.
Gave the gun?
We
don't do that.
Yeah, but not about the pop-up thing.
Pop-up. Little particular things in between. But we're on track.
I'm just saying y'all knew.
We knew Zip had given the gun, but we didn't know that you went to his car to get it, so.
Stuff like that.
Let me tell you.
It still punked me, though, that morning in the garage, though. I ain't gonna lie. He got me good, dog. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta pray me good. He good. He like, well, I got some shit gonna break your heart. Gonna break your teeth.
Yeah, I know. Somebody said, I mean.
That's what got me, dog. Other than that, I would have went out hard.
They all went.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
But that got me, though, dog. He said, I got some shit gonna break your heart. Gonna break your teeth.
And it's crazy because he thinks that they're not going to charge him, so that's why they're being all friendly and stuff with him.
He got me, dog.
But at the end, he confessed for one thing, and he also confessed to other things. So.
Gonna break you down to your knees, keep your teeth.
He can deliver it. I'd be like this. I got some shit that's gonna break your. It wouldn't just sound right.
You got me on that, dog. Other than that, I was like, fuck, y'all. I'm going in, man.
Because I am you. I know how you think. I'm from the same place you from.
Oh,
so I know kind of what to say.
Where you from? You from the neighborhood?
We won't even talk about that.
You don't even want to know.
You're so proper, man. You know what? That's about education a little bit.
Yeah.
So proper now.
You got me on that one, dog. Then I said, break my heart, then. And I thought about it all over that week. I said, oh, they got me, dog. They gonna give me the death penalty.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a little stretch, man.
Huh?
It's been a stretch. But okay, where we at, Greg?
Okay, so we get the gun out of the armrest. Zip gives you the gun. It's a 40. I assume you check it, loaded. You put you get your own ammo. How's that happen? It's already loaded or what?
It's already loaded. You just put one up.
Okay, where do you go to? What do you tell Zip right then?
What's that?
Do you tell Zip, hey, we're gonna go handle this shit or whatever?
Yeah, they asked like, do y'all want us to come? I'm like, we know where them motherfuckers at. They was telling us that they gonna be at the 662 Club.
Who was saying that?
Everybody.
Reminds me of someone hood educated. Educated.
How do you know that Zip's got a gun? Does he tell you?
He told us in the lobby when I met him in the lobby. I got one.
Did you ask him? Do you have one, or he just tells you, hey, I got one?
Yeah, that's when they asked, do we need some help? I got some gym. Like, yeah, okay, cool.
All right.
But only one he gave you.
Yeah. And so KC went to go get some guns, but he never did get back with us.
So there was a lot of people out there and asking you guys, Southsiders or Lando, like Trey and who else?
Just the East Coasters asked us first, the East Coast Crips, then the New Yorkers asked us.
That's it. Okay.
We like, we don't need y'all, we good.
Yeah, okay. Then y'all, you get the heat, you get out of the car with Zip after everything. What do you say to him? Like, man, we're going to handle this? Like,
yeah, we're going to go ahead. He's like, yeah, it's your perfect time, you know.
Okay, then you jump out of the car, and then what happens?
I got in the van with the busters. You know what I'm saying?
Who's in the van?
Where do you put the gun? What do you do with it?
Put it in my thing. Yeah.
Okay, so Keefe, you get in the van with who?
Corey, Wynn, Kev, Wynn cousin Tracy Sessions, and some dude from Detroit. And they was, Lane them said they had a gun up under the hood.
In the rental car?
Yeah, they put one up under the hood. I said, okay, that's cool. So we go to the 626.
I'm sorry, real quick though. Lane's in the van too at that time or no?
No, they in the Cadillac.
Okay, so Lane in Cadillac with T Brown and Dre?
Yeah.
You know who's driving in? Who drove off from the hotel? T Brown was driving the film.
Yeah.
And y'all go with the van. This is 2 cars go to 662.
Yeah, the van and the Cadillac.
Go to 662.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go on, Grant.
So when you guys leave the motel after you get the gun from Zip, you guys never go back to your rooms to discuss anything or anything at all. You go from the MGM, or I'm sorry, from the MGM out on the hunt for these guys. You guys never go back.
We went drop the girls off. Me and Lane did.
At what point? Before you met with Zip or after you met with Zip?
That's a long time. I know I gave Paula money to go gamble and rush. I don't know what rush.
That was Lane's girlfriend, Rashid, or whatever. Rashida.
Yeah. I know I gave Paula the money to gamble on, but yeah, then we went looking for them. We went
just the 2 girls that you got. That's what you saying. You said the girls. Just those 2 girls, or just a lot of girls who were out there. Just Rashina and Paula.
There was a few girls out there.
Okay. With them, their whole crew.
Yeah, their crew.
Okay.
I gave her money to go gamble. Boom. We get in the car. We get in the fucking van. Go up to the 626 club. And Corey, they gonna kill us, dog. You know that motherfucker. You know, got the police killing motherfuckers and all that. Man, you crazy. And fuck, dude, I know dude since we played fucking football. He's a bitch. You know. They got you scared.
Did you get in the van in the valet area of the MGM?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who was driving that van? You probably already answered me.
It was either Kev or Corey.
Okay.
And we went up to the 626 club.
Did I ever live in Orange County? No.
Waited about 15, 20
I came out here when I
minutes,
was 6.
So it's like, let's go get some
And
liquor.
I lived in
We stopped at the
LA,
liquor
South
store.
Central area.
I got out
So.
of the van with their ass and jumped in the Cadillac. No motherfuckers buster, they scared.
But I'm from Vegas, yo.
What's that street? It's a highway. What's that big highway there?
Las Vegas Boulevard?
No, not that one. It's east of it.
Oh man,
Highway.
what's the one that runs behind all the hotels?
It went Craig.
In the comments, they're like, someone is taking
It
a
may or may
nap.
not be on that map.
You wouldn't doubt it.
Just the intersection where they kill him. Yeah.
This east of this.
Just a little liquor store.
Yeah. It was a little, what was it, 7-Eleven or something?
Real close to the 6265?
Yeah.
6265?
It's a big highway. It's in Merlin Boulevard. One of them.
Okay, so you guys go to the liquor store, you're tired of listening to Corey whine, you jump into the Cadillac, and you what? You go to the liquor store, you get out of the van, you jump into the Cadillac with Lane and them guys, and then what?
You rolled up, what was that? Was that Harmon?
There is a Harmon on there. Harmon Street's on there if you can see it. Should be a Harmon Street on there. Koval, Harmon.
And where did he get shot at? On Harmon, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Was Flamingo and Harmon right there?
No.
No, it's on this street in Harmon. Where he got shot. Yeah, Koval. We was, I think it's Merlin Parkway or something like that. Is it called that? Yeah. I think the little liquor store was right there. Then we came up Harmon, got the Las Vegas Boulevard, and shit, here they come in that BMW like gang of cars and brawls Tupac. And we like, there they go. Made a U-turn. We wasn't supposed to make a U. We just wanted a U-turn, and they was in the middle lane, and we just pulled up on the side to check every car to see where they was.
So what directed your attention to him was some girl shouting at Tupac?
Tupac. He gave himself away. Otherwise, they would have got away. He all hanging out. You know how he do. Oh, they would have anyone got him.
You did a U-turn, so then you pull alongside of it. You guys are in the car. Have you already handed Lane the gun?
Keefe D is the one coughing. Everybody wondering.
I thought he was going to pull on my side. You know, that's my little nephew. I'm going to look out for him, you know. And he pulled on his side.
So you were fitting to blast if you had to, or you were just...
Yeah, if we would have been on our side, I would have blasted.
Okay. So you hand the gun to the back seat.
Yeah.
You can hear Lane.
I gave it to Dre, and Dre was like, no. And Lane's like, give it. He popped it.
Now, when you first talked to you a few weeks ago, you did say that Orlando was behind the driver. Is that right?
No, Orlando was behind me.
Okay.
Dre was behind the driver.
Okay. So when you passed the gun, you passed it to Dre?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the closest to him. He you know.
He didn't want no part of it?
Yeah, he was scary.
All right.
I know he would be scary, but when I got out of jail, he said he was.
Yeah, Ponyo, he admitted it. He's guilty.
Is that right?
But the thing that's fucked up is they told him that they weren't going to charge him for whatever he was going to say at the interview, which were for some drug charges. And those drug charges, obviously, he did whatever he did. But they're charging him for the death because he confessed in the drug charges interview to all of this. So
this is essentially, I think,
the interview was for drug charges. You're getting now murder charges.
You guys pull alongside. That's essentially what you see.
Yeah. But he had the window down up.
Oh, was it tinted or no?
No, he had the window up.
Okay.
So he wasn't out yelling at the girls at that time?
No, he was there, rolled back up the window when he went on the street.
Okay, Lane starts blasting.
Yeah, he did. That's how I'm like, duh. In the transcripts, it all comes up too.
Yeah.
He looks right at you?
Yeah, he looked at me.
Okay.
Why are you looking right at me?
Fucking known each other since we were 7, 8 years old.
When he looks over at you, and then, Tupac's busy getting shot. Evidently, the story is Tupac's trying to either get out of the
back seat or something.
Yeah, what do you see happening inside their car?
I seen a bullet going through his head. I thought he was dead.
You see
He must have scraped him or something in the head or something.
A piece of glass went into his neck right here.
And he had a thing in his head.
Yeah, a little grade.
Yeah, he got a grade from his
I thought he was dead.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, did you guys stop the T-Well, the Bolo stop the car and just let him get off?
Yeah. Then we made the right.
Okay, but he stopped what you said. Why he boom, 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 got off, then he took off.
Then we made the right, and some bras in the sea breeze was following us. Stupid bitches. And we shot their window out, and they stopped.
So Tupac's trying to jump in the back seat. And what Suge doing? Just ducking?
Ducking. He couldn't really duck because he was too big. You know? Yeah.
This reminds me of when I go to the store for one thing and walk out with a whole basket.
He says, fucking, I don't want it. Does he? And then you say, fucking, Orlando takes it?
Yeah.
Or wait, you give it to Dre, and Dre gives it to Orlando.
Yeah.
Dre didn't want to do it.
And Dre's doing like this when he's shooting, just when he's getting home?
Yeah.
Lean it back?
Yeah. And once we got out of the car, he was acting like a bitch. Then I'm like, get a hold of yourself, bitch.
Dre?
Fuck, yeah.
What was he saying?
Man, shut the fuck up, bitch. Roll with this, you know.
Well, where did you go after the shooting?
Went to the Monte Carlo.
And do what?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so the shooting goes down. He's trying to get in the back seat. Suge's ducking out the way. You guys pull off, and followed by Sebring.
A sea breeze, some bras. They ain't call y'all or nothing? The bras?
I don't know. Can't hear you.
Hey, come on, man.
We were talking over it. Man, we're going to be doing this so many times, man. Don't even try.
Sea breeze.
It all comes out.
Lane starts blasting back on him?
Yeah.
So he had bullets left?
Yeah.
How many rounds did you say he shot in the Tupac in the car? If you had to,
About 6 or so.
6? And then how many times did he shoot at the girl?
Twice.
Just twice. Okay. Afterwards, when you guys are rolling, just rolling to the hotel, you go straight back to the hotel?
I went and parked the car by the carriage house.
By the carriage house? You dumped the car and just left it there for, I mean...
We left it there at the carriage. It's a parking lot on the opposite side of the carriage house. We left the car there and put the gun on the tire and left.
On the tire, front wheel tire, back tire, what?
Front tire.
And then left.
And left, yeah.
Was there any bullet holes in the car? Because somebody said somebody shot back at you from...
No, ain't nobody
nothing like
shot
that. No, there was never no bullet holes in the car.
Never.
Okay.
Which tire on the front? You're the passenger side or the...
Passenger side.
When Orlando was shooting, was the gun all the way out of the car? Was it in the car at all? Do you remember?
We got the shells out of there, though.
Did it?
Yeah, we did.
On your way to park the car? When you were leaving to go park the car?
The next day.
You're saying.
Both did.
So the next day, oh, you didn't go back the next day?
We rolled back the next day.
The gun was gone?
The gun was on the tire when I left.
The next day, though?
I got in my car was... Well, I was in a rental car. I don't know what they did with that after that.
Come on, Keefe, man. You just got this gun from Zip. You don't want him implicated in the shooting. Now you've got a loose end because you put the gun out there on the street like that. Could come back to Zip because we don't know, and you don't know at this time whether it's registered to him, his people, whatever. That's kind of lame.
No, that's not.
Okay.
He don't give a fuck about Zip.
Yeah.
He just
Not at that time.
No, he don't think like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't thinking like that.
Well, why would you leave a gun?
He's not thinking like, y'all thinking intelligent like that.
Las Vegas,
They
you just killed, they just did a big murder with it.
They're not thinking like that.
You want the truth or you want me to tell you a lie? You want me to lie?
No, I want the truth.
Okay, we left the fucking gun on the tire, dude. That's all. That's all. That's the last time I seen the gun.
That's the last time you saw it.
Yeah, they don't think like that.
You want me to lie? I can throw it.
We don't get us anywhere.
I just can't believe you do that in Compton.
What's that?
That's what they did.
They don't think like that.
We got left it on the tire. I guess I don't know what T Brown did with it or whatever. What he got, it wasn't our concern. We did what we had to do. Boom.
Plus they don't.
I drove back in my. Me and Lane drove back in the car. Went on home.
Immediately after that?
No, the next day.
So what y'all do after y'all left the gun on the tire? Where'd you guys go?
We smoked weed and drink.
Yeah.
Where? At the hotel?
At the hotel.
And party.
In the room?
Yeah, y'all see the surveillance in it?
I don't know.
Okay, the carriage, you guys park it in that parking lot. Do you walk or does the van come by and you get in the van again?
No, we walked.
Okay, you walked over to the treasure or the
We walked right upside that Coca-Cola place.
He looked in the BMW after he shot in.
You guys
Yeah.
go back to your room.
That's what he
And
said.
they pulled up in the ambulance while we was standing right there. Take our bullshit.
Who
You guys on the street? What?
We on Las Vegas Boulevard at the crosswalk, and they pull up a damn lounge right next to us.
With him in the car already?
Tupac and Suge in the car.
Well, y'all just walked.
This is close.
Did they see y'all? Suge, he couldn't see out there how many last night because he wasn't really hurt.
No, they couldn't see. We didn't give a fuck. We was right. I'm talking about the ambulance park right here. Right next to it. That shit was funny as a bubble.
So you guys continue, you party at the Monte Carlo, you go someplace else that night? You strip club or anything like that?
We was at the Monte Carlo.
Okay.
And you all four stayed together?
Huh?
Y'all four stayed together?
T Brown and you and like
all of us, yeah, we stayed together.
By that time, the band had come back around.
And yeah, they came back.
They came back.
They didn't even know we did it.
Y'all didn't tell them nothing. Y'all just act like nothing was going on.
Nothing was going on.
Let me say something real quick. It's weird. I know how, like the way Greg probably said it, like y'all just did this big thing, but to them, that dude's nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all don't care about him. They like, They don't just act like this big thing and nothing. They like, he's nothing. He's dead.
And when we got back, the war broke out.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So you guys go back, you just party, drink, smoke. It's not really discussed. Nobody's making a big deal about it. Everyone goes back to their room to go to bed. You talk to the girls about it at all?
You tell anybody?
I don't know, man. I don't get down like that, man. I ain't tell nobody shit. That's like I tell my nephews them, stop saying that shit. Don't be on that internet and MySpace, man. Don't be saying that shit. They can come, then they get that dude from Megan Everett 30 years later.
I think someone went
30 years later.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, no.
You guys do that. Go back to the hotel. All the Southside. Who all was in the room afterwards? Is everybody? Corey, Kev.
Corey came later. He said, "You learned Tupac dead." Like, is that right?
Y'all laugh.
Huh?
Y'all laugh.
Yeah.
So he came in with the news that he brought the news that he had died. He thought he had died.
Right, yeah. They said they both shot up.
Okay. All right, so that night goes by. The next morning, you guys go get up and you go back down to the Cadillac?
I didn't ever go back down to the Cadillac.
You didn't?
Some other people went.
Okay.
T. Brown, he had to go get the car.
Okay, I thought you said you and Lane drove back.
Oh, we drove that a Century back.
Is you and him?
And your wife? And wife.
And she was his girl in there too?
I think she was, yeah.
Okay, so 4 of y'all.
Yeah.
But during that night, after the shooting, was there any phone calls between you and Zip or you and anybody?
No.
Nothing. No. It was dead that night. Nothing happened.
The
no
next day, we met at that right here on 3rd and La Brea at that hot wing place.
So Paul was like, "What up?"
Yeah,
all right. So you get up the next morning, and what happened? You turn on the news. You see he's dead.
We already knew.
You already knew he was dead. Yeah. Any phone calls? You call anybody? You call Zip?
The next day,
he was like,
Zip called you. You called Zip.
Called me, and he said, "Was that us?" Paul kept, yeah. Then he called while we said, "Is that us?" Yeah.
Wait. So Zip called you and said, "Is that us?"
Meet me at the hot wing place. I met him at the hot wing place. And,
but you said the hot wing place is here in LA.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go back to Vegas. So you're in Vegas. You wake up the next morning.
Yeah.
All right. You turn on the news. You see he's dead, or you knew he's dead. You get a call from Zip, right?
In Vegas?
Yeah, in Vegas. I'm talking about. Walk me through that morning. Who called you, or what did you do that morning?
The next morning, someone called you. Maybe it's in Vegas too. Right. From Vegas.
Yeah, we left. We got on about 10 o'clock. Then I got a call once I got back to LA. And he said, "Come meet him at the hot wing place." He said, "Puff, come on down." And he told him, "Yeah."
Okay. So let's go back to Vegas. What were you gonna do about the car? What were you going to do about the car? What did you know was going to be done about the car or the gun?
Ooh.
I'm not concerned.
You didn't care about it at all? Okay.
I got my mother-in-law had rented my car. I had to worry about her car. And he had to worry about his car and shit. And I swear, highway patrol was going to pull his ass over, man. Y'all was
Do you know if he had the gun with him still?
I don't know. I know the highway patrol was on his ass for about at least 10, 15 miles. I know he was shitting bricks. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
And you never know what happened to the gun. After T. Brown never talked about, you know.
No, I never knew.
Okay, so you get back to LA the next day. Zip calls you, says, meet me at the hot wing place. Where at?
Maybe my Peaks.
Melrose and Brand.
You know where Peaks is? Yeah.
Place is. All right, so you guys go over there. Zip shows up. You guys, what happens after? What's the conversation with you and Zip?
He said, Paul kept on calling, was that us? That us? And he told him, yeah, it was us. Faye called him. Ooh. I said, we'll go get our little money. He said, all right, I'm going to go back out there. Ooh.
Okay, so Puff called Zip and said, was that us? Faith called Zip and said, was that us?
Would you talk to Puff too?
Yeah.
Put Faith on the stand. Puff need to be on the stand, so does Faith.
You're at the hot wing place talking to Zip.
Puff calls. Yeah.
On Zip's phone or your phone?
Oh, Zip phone.
And Zip gives you the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kept on saying, was that us? Zip was like, yeah, that's us.
So everybody was happy.
Yeah, man. They wanted, we needed some money, man, because y'all raided our house and took all our guns. You know what I'm saying?
So that when you talk to Puff on the phone, does he ask you, was that us?
Yeah.
And then you say, yeah. What's his response?
He was happy as hell, shit.
And did you ask him then about his money? About your money, I mean? When you gonna get paid or whatever?
No. I should say that on the phone. Zip, go get our cash. Yeah.
Zipline handled that part.
Yeah.
Okay, so you tell Zip we need to get paid. What does Zip say? I'm going to go back home and have
Yeah, I'll get back with y'all. Yeah. I said they took raided our house and took our guns and all that shit. So, yeah.
Okay, the raids occur.
Then I gave a meeting. That was stupid as hell. For the South Side, we gave a meeting and all them motherfuckers told everything.
Well, that's when everybody in the whole hood started, you guys.
Yeah, man. I shouldn't have did that. That was the fucked upest move I ever made.
And was that after the guns were taken from the hood? You know, police was raiding the houses, or was it before?
It was before I don't remember. I know we gave a meeting at the park at Cerritos. Them bitches went and told everything, man.
And everybody, both clicked. I mean, was it Temple and whatever?
All of us clicked. Yeah, all came back together. Yeah.
Yeah, man, a park in Cerritos. What's the name of that park?
Regional Park on Bell Bar. It was all in that first affidavit anyway. We read all that shit.
Okay, so you called the meeting though?
Yeah.
Okay.
We read that whole affidavit. You know what I'm saying? We know what's up.
So you called the meeting to discuss the incident?
Yeah.
Okay. And then,
and everybody like, we heard you got your $1 million, man. We gonna kick in. You gonna get your punk ass out of my face, bitch. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So, the meeting takes place. People are complaining. They want the money. You at some point you reach out again for Zip, or how do you try to get paid?
I kept calling his ass. The next time we seen him was where was his ass at?
Was he avoiding you?
Yeah. We met him at Roxbury.
On purpose? You ran into him, or you guys had a call?
We had a meeting.
Who set that up?
I did.
So you called Zip, you finally got a hold of him, you told him I love you.
He said, I'm back out here to meet me at Roxbury. That club on Sunset?
Yeah.
And they were shooting pool, and them Don Woo Riders ready to beat their ass.
Who's that? Zip who else?
Zip, D-Mac, who was that? Fleetwood.
Fleetwood?
Yeah.
Do they hang with Flint?
Yeah.
Was Flint out by then?
No.
Okay, then y'all meet, and then what?
We meet?
Now, when you have a meeting, is D-Mac and Fleetwood all of them there with you guys?
No, we didn't. It was just me and him. I was talking to him. What's up with your cash? And he ain't gave it to me yet. And D-Mac told me that shit. He said, man, Zip got that money. He like, huh?
He didn't say that like though, because you thought he was still trying to get some money, right?
Yeah. I'm talking about he told me this past summer. And they fell out behind all that shit.
When you guys met at the Roxbury, how long, how much time passes I'm sorry.
After that, Halloween play?
No. After the shooting in Las Vegas, how long is it before you guys meet at the Roxbury? Like months?
About a month and a half.
And so he tells you that Puffy hasn't paid him yet, right?
Yeah.
All right, and what do you tell him? That,
what's up?
What the fuck? I need money.
Yeah. We need money, motherfucker. They took our guns, all that shit. We need some money.
And you want to make
got millions, more than, And
your business shut down, you wasn't doing no business, nothing.
Y'all ran like a lumpy and out of town, man. I mean, we did. We should have did that shit. We shouldn't even met Puffy. We should have just stayed rolling, man, Y'all was on my ass since 93, though.
Gave us a good run.
Yeah.
Okay. So you, at what point do you lose touch with Zip when you just realize you're not going to get paid? At some point you realize...
Once y'all got on our ass, man, that watch shit. That was on our ass, man.
Okay. So 96 comes and goes, 97, then you end up you pick up that case.
97. Man, y'all, after that shit happened, we couldn't breathe. You know that. Y'all put the heat on our ass like a motherfucker.
Okay. And then, so you end up going to prison.
Yeah.
Since you've been out of prison, have you talked to Zip?
Not one time.
And then what about Puffy?
Not one time.
Okay.
I tried to call him several times, though. That little daddy out shit.
You got messages?
Hell yeah.
And then you call back.
I think if he would have just gave us half the money, you know what I'm saying? Stay strong, like fuck it.
Okay, so a couple months ago you say you run into D-Mac. And D-Mac's tells you...
I like, man, call your boy, Because they went to Howard together or something.
So they didn't fucking pay him at all.
What's that still, man? Where's Zip behind that shit? Zip got that money. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, man, dude gave Zip the money.
Where'd you run into D-Mac at?
What street is that? By your boy, the tall guy with the Cadillac truck. What street is that off of?
Florence?
The blue Cadillac truck, man.
Oh.
I'm at a lot.
1, 2.
The 900 pounds.
I don't know.
Oh.
You got a lot on my mind just like you, man.
No, off of Topanga. I met him off Topanga at the 76 station.
Oh.
Yeah, Cadillac truck.
Anything?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
No.
You know what guy I'm talking about.
Yeah, Joe, this wild stuff.
Did you read the files?
Oh, out there in the valley. That's where you run into Darius. Okay.
Yes, the bitch.
Let me tell you what he did to me. I'm going to tell y'all another thing I know something. Did I tell y'all? On the 40-some-thousand. This motherfucker threw the money in the back thing. The motherfucker say, hey, let me talk to you, dog. I went over there and talked to him, and here y'all come. I said, this motherfucker. I'm up on all that shit, dog. I said, this motherfucker got my money cracked. As I was thinking about it. He said, man, let me talk to you. Man, if the police hanging out in front of your house like that, I'm like, yeah. I said, man, that sound like the Fed. He like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. And sure enough, here come the car from by the school, and here come the other one off of Glencoe. The car off the school threw us off. I said, oh, here come Popo. I jumped in the car, and here come that other car. Woo! Ah! Stopped right at me, man. And grabbed him. And he like, man, look at the gun. I'm like, you going to jail, dude. And he like, yeah. Dude, handcuffed his ass, put him in another car, and let him go before us. I said, oh, that motherfucker snitching, man. Tell you, I'm up on all that shit, man. Y'all shit is easy, though. I swear. Yeah, they handcuffed me for it. Huh? There he go with his gun. I said, damn, he need that for protection from me? That's a cold shit, boy.
Well, let's get back to.
Okay, you run into DMAC in the valley a couple months, 3 months ago.
Yeah, in like August, summertime.
Talking about this year?
Yeah.
And you tell him, hey, call your boy, call Puffy.
Yeah.
And he tells you.
And Zip got paid. They fell out behind it all shit. Plus Big got killed. I said, shit, I better not see his ass.
Okay, they fell out behind what?
Behind the money. They behind Big. Big got killed 6 months later. I thought y'all had a store.
I'm missing something. Yeah. Puffy and Zip fall out. Right?
Behind him making the payments to Zip.
Zip keeping the money.
Zip kept the money from us, bro.
He didn't give it to them, and then Big got killed.
Yeah, all that. I thought y'all had our back.
How do you suppose Puffy found out that Zip didn't pay you guys? How does Puffy know?
I guess he knew. Win, I guess. Win seen him a couple of times.
Zip?
No, he seen the boy, Puff. At one of the Snoop parties out there.
In New York?
No, it was at Snoop house.
Oh, in Long Beach?
Claremont.
His house.
Yeah. They all on pictures and everything. He came. I said, man, you didn't call me? No, dog. I thought you gonna answer this. Motherfucker. I said, you get the number? You got the number? We call. Motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Well, I would see his ass, man, give me the jewelry and everything, you know? Stupid motherfucker.
Okay, so Zip doesn't pay you. Puffy's pissed off because Puffy did make the payment. You have any idea what amount of money Puffy paid?
D-Mac didn't say it.
Okay, so D-Mac tells you they fell out beyond that whole thing. You think that Wynn had probably talked to Puffy about the money at one of these Snoop Dogg parties?
Well, I said he didn't. He just gave him the number. I heard Keefe out. We go to the number. We called him up with the number. Phone off.
Puffy gave Wynn his number?
Yeah. I said, you let him give you a number? That was so stupid. Why you get the jewelry? Let me all, you know what I'm saying?
Collateral.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you left a message when you get the number?
What?
You called and left a message?
Yeah, he ain't answer it. The man got about 50 phones. He can throw that shit away. The phone's easy, man.
All right. And what about you? You also said that that Kane told you something about Zip.
Yeah, he said Zip got the money. They fell out.
When was that? When did Kane tell you that?
When did I get out on that violation? That was 2005. Kane's name is Gregory.
Yeah.
How about Pete? How much time they gave Pete?
Pedro Hill?
Yeah.
Shit, I think he got 5-6 years, didn't he?
Ooh. Darn, damn bird. Boy, this some cold news, man. The game ain't right. I advise everybody to quit, dude.
Where were you when Kane told you? Is this when you were back in Richmond, or?
Care about it.
Oh,
I only went out there one time. They said I stole $10,000. I said, bitch, I stole $10,000.
No, that's your brother saying that. That's not.
Yeah.
Kevin.
That stupid ass motherfucker. He don't know I'm saving his life. $10,000. Oh, you know about that too, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so Kane tells you you're over at Kev's house 2005. Kane tells you, man, Zip got that money. How does Kane know Zip?
Just from out there in New York.
Just the New York connection?
Yeah. Everybody knows Zip. Zip is big and a motherfucker out there, man.
Yeah. Now, you know Kane's on the run, right?
He on the run?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have any contact with him at all?
I thought his ass was snitching because he got caught with 12 keys.
Yeah, he boned out on that.
He did?
Yeah.
I ain't got no country. He be up in Baltimore. That's up by that school.
By the way, do you know if Gregory Brooks, if his people back in Baltimore are the Brooks brothers that were in the newspaper like a couple years ago behind that big bus?
No.
You don't know if that's his brothers?
No. Gregory, that's my cousin.
Okay. Yeah, I know he was sending stuff to Baltimore, but wasn't he, the Brooks brothers from Baltimore, you don't know who they are?
No, they ain't no kids.
Okay.
There's a brother named Garfield, and he phone coming in. Gregory quit. Gregory, Craig, all them. All my older brothers and shit quit that shit. Yeah.
My Greg's sons, both of them in jail. One of them in jail, aren't they?
Yeah,
they banging and stuff, huh?
Y'all is up our ass, huh?
Yeah, man. Lil Lane better watch out. Craig's brother, he out there. Why ain't gonna stop him from doing what he doing? He out there banging and stuff, ain't he?
Who?
Craig's little brother. They call him Lil Lane or whatever. Craig's son.
They call him Lil Lane?
Something like that.
No, they don't.
Mando or some shit. I don't know.
Something like that.
Baby Mando? Yeah.
I think one of the last things is, what makes you think though that now that you'd be able to talk to either like Zip or somebody in person?
Keefe D,
I know exactly. I got you. I know you're Keefe D, but listen, they had a fall. Seriously though, I mean this is.
Man, I would go ask Puffy. Man, I would.
Hold on, let me say something. Puffy's Puffy. You're Keefe D. Puffy's Puffy. Okay, and now he knows that, you can't afford to be making any mistakes right now about the ghosts that are in his closet. And, all of a sudden Keefe D comes up out of nowhere and starts wanting to talk about the murder of Tupac.
He couldn't really come like that.
I ain't gonna come back. Give me my money, man.
No, my money. But I'm saying I'm just, from my standpoint, he wouldn't just come up to him like that. He'd have to create a scenario where he'd feel comfortable.
Then let's talk about creating
Like, I'll give you an example of what I would think. Like, maybe like...
Y'all find out where he at in the club?
No, listen to me. You wouldn't just have him just pop up on the dude.
No.
You create a situation maybe like where Keefe was in town, he was doing well, maybe Keefe had a business and that he was putting together, a clothes business or something like that. He'd come at him like that, and then they would kick it, and then the conversation would come up. I mean, you wouldn't just have him just walk up on him like that.
Right. We don't know how to create that. That's why we need your guys.
Because, I mean, Puffy,
you want my input?
Give me that one.
Exactly what I want. Is your input?
How many you think you can have?
No.
I've been looking for his ass. Believe me.
You know that too, right?
Yeah. When I run into at the club, when he got that walk of fame, motherfucker, I was right there.
But what I'm saying is,
it was too many of y'all around here.
He's not going to just give you a straight conversation. He's going to feel comfortable. So you got to create something that's comfortable for him. I mean, I know how you're thinking, but it's been a while. He's sophisticated. He's scared. I'm just saying maybe you have to create some type of... They know they don't want to mess with you. They don't want you coming at them wrong.
He embraced it when? You know what I'm saying? He ain't... Boy, you know what I'm saying?
He cool like win like that?
Yeah, he going to embrace the shit out of us.
What happened? Did the audio cut out for them? It did. Why muted? Exactly. Hold on, let me see what ONJ's got going on. Oh, they all got muted. I guess they're having audio issues. Yeah, they're having audio issues. No sound. I got sound. Please tell me it's done. Prosecution is not. Yeah, we're all muted. Yeah, I don't know, bro. This is interesting. I never in my life thought this would happen. He snitched on himself. Right now it's muted. I don't know why. We're trying to figure that out. Everybody in their chats are like going crazy. These dudes all snitches. My head. Another 30 minutes left. It's only 4:30 in Las Vegas. Sound just left me too. No, it said it's muted. 700 million. What? Just kidding. I'll set back. To New York. Oh my god, this sucks. Everybody has no sound right now. They're all having technical difficulties at the courthouse. Literally. Nobody's got sound. Yeah, no one's got sound. Fudge nuts.
Yeah, he could be in a restaurant, some of you can come.
You know, I've been seeing this little commercial.
Finally,
motherfucker.
we're back.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm king of the world.
No, he got me in trouble the first time. Didn't he know? So he said.
So you don't have to go to New York, you can do it here.
Yeah,
we're talking two different things. New York would be Zip.
Yeah.
Zip's out there, and he's going to be staying out there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a club out there. He's always.
Yeah, he got a club. Oh, I can go there. Because he like, every time my folks go out there, he, like, Brian, he's vice president right up under Jermaine Dupri. He went out there, him and the dude named Ramon, they went out there. Oh, y'all Keefe D boys. Oh, come on. He rolled out the red carpet for them. Got them drinks and everything. They the one told me about the club. Then this other broad I was fucking, she said, got a 3-story beauty salon. Everybody, I was like, them motherfuckers is rolling. Said he got the Phantom, a Bentley and all that. Said he rolling like hell.
You see any advantage to maybe starting off with just having another encounter with D-Mac?
Yeah.
Start off with that, and then D-Mac can put it in Puffy's ear that you kind of...
I'm looking for it. All right, I'll get on it real fast.
No, we'll handle that. We'll set that up.
Okay.
Because what ends up happening is if you take control of the situation, you start making some progress we're not ready to deal with yet, then, you know...
Basically, you don't have to do anything.
Just take the time.
Yeah, just take the time. We'll tell you when you need to be somewhere and make arrangements.
All right.
And
that'll put it in his ear because he do go get D-Mac every time he come out here.
Okay.
That's a boy, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then on to, I think that's a wrap for that whole entire event. These are two of the girls that Darren found.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
How long is our meeting going to be today? Do we have a time frame?
We're out of here in 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, do you know how to get a hold of D-Mac right now?
You're more than welcome.
You can get a hold of D-Mac.
Stay long if you want.
No sweat?
Great. Yes,
Basketball player. I buy weed from him every day.
All right, that's cool.
Tell Tommy to go buy some weed from him.
Barbershop over on 3rd or Beverly?
I've got that D-Mac.
That's all good.
I've got that.
You know where, right?
Yeah, I know where he's at.
Look at that. She got fat.
Yeah, that's the wrong.
What about this one here?
Yeah, he can get the... That's
the one that big phone?
How old is this picture right here?
Okay, are those the two girls that were in the live party that night?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are their names?
And go squeeze
right here.
DJ Quick by the ball. I'm serious. He get that shit up quick.
Answer the question.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Those two girls, you see
What's
that?
their name?
What are their names?
Michelle and Jewel.
Yeah, and those were the two girls that you talked about
At the
being in the live party that night and,
Yeah.
and getting close to Puffy and Biggie,
All
is that right?
All that, yeah. They was ones to set that shit up.
For sure. Now you know that from being there, or you know that from
That's
after
it.
Being there, dog.
Okay.
I'm not telling you, dog.
Did you get any other insight on that from anybody else, or you Keefe D? People
We know the streets, dog.
So you just saying from that alone?
He said he watched
They was out of place.
there.
They shouldn't have been there in the first
They
place.
from Death Row, so
Yeah, they
he
ain't
said
got
when
no
he seen
business
it, it
there.
was odd.
Then boom, the fire marshals come. We left Big Pete and what's the name out there, Sporty, outside the club because we didn't have enough passes. So I was going down there checking on them.
Don't put that on these notes. Because
That was just a sidebar.
or something.
We was down. Fire marshal was down there. The Big Pete and Sporty from Great Street was down there. And I went down there to check on them. Then the fire marshal said they was going to close the place. Blood was out there. It was ready, dog.
We're going to get into all that another time, man. But that's some stuff we got to touch on, too.
Yeah.
These are pictures in there, too.
All right, get your freaking flyer tomorrow ready.
All right. What's that tag? Which road? I'm gonna see you sooner or later.
One last thing.
See me. Come here. I'm gonna see you sooner or later, man.
You and Eddie were cellies, right?
Yeah, we talking.
Where were you guys? That was in.
What? I wanted to ask you something.
Excuse me.
What do you know his last name to be?
Samuels.
Huh?
Samuels.
Samuels.
Samuel.
Oh, okay.
He asked me a question which I find out need to ask.
I want to ask you one more thing. I know you probably been on the case in 93. Okay? I need to know this. 93. You working on a while,
I think they're gonna disconnect. Oh, there you go.
Okay,
Yep.
It appears as though Exhibit 117 is now over. Anything else that you wanted to present today, State?
No, 2009 is not as long, but I think we just give them a break now.
Okay, sounds good. At this time, we will recess for the evening. We're coming back at 9 a.m. tomorrow. During this recess, you are admonished not to talk or converse amongst yourselves or with anyone else on any subject connected to the trial, or read, watch, or listen to any report of a commentary on the trial of any person connected with this case by any medium of information, including without limitation, newspaper, television, the internet, and radio, or form or express any opinion on any subject connected with the trial until the case is submitted to you. We'll see you back tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
Is that for dinner?
So basically, he told on himself. And they just don't want to use it. And it makes sense, to be honest. But he went in to talk about one charge, ended up with another charge.
The record jury has exited. Anything we need to address outside
Probably
the
worse.
Nothing from the state.
Nothing from the state.
Okay, we'll be in recess. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what had happened was he basically told on himself. It is nuts. It's nuts. What do you do in a situation like that? That's crazy. As an attorney, I can only imagine like trying to figure that out. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna take a break because I have not smoked. I have been eating, I'm not gonna lie, and I'll be back later. Bye!